Welcome
Yeah.
to Sunday Night Mayhem. Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah.
So we needed an intro, and I just haven't known like what to do or what to go with or anything. So we got that. We're destroying the world. We're causing havoc, creating chaos, and all that good stuff on these here Sunday evenings. And mucho mayhemo. Yes. John Ward, are you cracking a beer?
Yes.
Oh, look. Oh, Coors Light. Dude,
we're
drinking piss water over there.
I know we're a little opposite today. You're drinking the king of beers, basically, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, or the
I do love Sam Adams. I don't have any silver bullets, but I have 3 of my cold snaps left to go. So I'm going to have those. How is that silver bullet? Is it light and crisp? Is it refreshing?
It says cold as the Rockies.
I don't care what it said. I was asking for your opinion. Is it light and fresh and crisp and refreshing and delicious?
Sure.
You suck.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Coors Light. I only really drink Coors Light when I'm with you. So otherwise it's Sam Adams.
Okay.
Or vodka. You know,
try drinking a 12-pack of Sam Adams and see how you feel tomorrow morning. Drink a 12-pack of Coors Light and you'll be all right.
It's because it's all water.
It's not all water. Don't be, I was going to say cancel culture words right there. It's a refreshing beer, like a Bud Light.
It says right here, negative alcohol.
Light, negative alcohol. That's what it is.
Only contains water.
Okay. Well, so check it out, everybody. Happy Scream 7 week. We're gonna do a little deep dive into the trailer for Scream 7 in a little bit here. John has a couple pickups, and then it's going to be kind of wide open. We're going to talk about some movies we've been watching and other things, just like whatever. So it's Sunday Night Mayhem, no set agenda, no set schedules. But what do you think, John? Did you like our new intro there? The like this. Red sky tonight. Red sky tonight.
It looks like what's Tim Walt's state? Minneapolis.
It's live from Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's what I'm thinking. But no, I like it. I like the kind of like the black building with the red smoke coming out. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, all fun stuff that I was able to round up from places. But anyway,
no, I think it looks good, and it's fast, which is nice.
Yeah, it gets through it pretty quick. So glad you like it. We're gonna do things. We're gonna mix it up a little bit, and we're gonna say hello to everybody right now and greet you all and welcome you to Sunday Night Mayhem. Let's see here. Gail, what is up, Gail? How are you doing?
Hey.
Mr. Jami was cracking. Jonathan, what's going on?
I'm starting early.
Oh man, come on now. Antonis, what's up?
Hey.
And Gail says heard they might release Scream 4 on 4K soon. That would be nice because it's so weird that they just kind of forgot about that one, right? Gail also picked up at the library Hills Run Red Blu-ray, $1. And the Hills Have Eyes box set for $3. Wow. Sorry, I'm going to miss live tonight. I've been under the weather all weekend. Gail, well, I hope you get to feeling better and we understand. Yes, and if you're watching, enjoy the replay, sir. Good evening to you, Larry, the Batman fan. How are you doing? It wasn't quite 10 o'clock there on the East Coast yet, but that's okay. Better early than never. Metal Greg, what's cracking, Metal Greg? How you doing?
Right.
Let's see here. And like Gail says, please leave a thumbs up if you would.
Please.
And Mr. Bones, Snoochie Boochies to you, good sir. Let's see here. A Dollar Tree's in the house. Hello, Dollar Tree. And a Dollar Tree says hello to the chat. So Dollar Tree on Wet Movie One's a live stream the other night. Jeff Keaton was cracking. Jeff, how you doing?
Hey.
And look at this legend right here. Y-Cats. But so Y-Cats is Stacy. You read her name backwards. Stacy. But it's Stacy Vlogs. It's not Stacy Sglov. But Stacy, what's up? How you doing? Horror fan, wrestling fan was cracking. Just got the Amityville Horror 1979 special edition on DVD. Very nice.
Cool.
What's the softest song you ever listened to? Probably something from Dirty Dancing. What do you listen to? What's soft? Oh no, the song. What's that song? Like "Baby Come to Me," right?
Baby Come Back.
Man, not "Baby Come Back."
No.
Baby Come to Me. No. I don't. I can't remember how it goes, but it's from the General Hospital. It's the Luke and Laura song.
Oh God.
Hey. It's not Smile Week. Your thumb reminds me of Smile, Mr. Bones. That is exactly what John Ward said. It looks like our thumb looks like, and there it is right above us right now. John, is that above me or is that above you?
Above you.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, the Scream 7. I added a couple of the Sunday Night Mayhem thumbnails up there to make it more appropriate. But I was trying to get AI to make us look like Ghostface. That was the best I could do. So we look like Smile. So there it is. But it was still creepy enough that I thought it was funny. Daniel Barry was cracking. Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday.
Stacey, I don't know how she has a baby in Scream 5 and now in 7 she's a teenager. It makes no sense. Yeah, that it's interesting. And that's, I guess we'd have to break down the timeline more specifically to figure it out. But you were going to say something, John?
Well, I was going to say that's if it's her baby in Scream 5.
Well, but in this one, she talks about her daughter, right?
Right, but it could have been that she maybe she was pushing around in the stroller somebody else's kid. Maybe it wasn't her kid. Like we all thought Patrick Dempsey was the husband, and he's not.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's kind of that talk is kind of making me go, maybe I need to go back and rewatch like 5 and 6.
Yeah, because the idea was that it's
they didn't really bring up Nev at all, did they?
No, she's only brought up once. Well, yeah, she's only brought up once when Courtney Cox says that she's been alerted, she's hiding, she's going to do okay. But then in 5, they talk about, she's pushing the stroller with the kid in like the park. And then somebody mentions like, how is your cop husband or something? And so I think that we're supposed to assume it's Patrick Dempsey from 3. But from what I've heard with part 7, it's not.
But if he's a cop, is Patrick Dempsey is Thanksgiving in the Scream universe where Patrick Dempsey was a cop?
But wasn't Patrick Dempsey a cop in 3?
I don't remember. Probably, maybe. Yeah. If you think so, yes. But I was just drawing connections to other movies.
But this could be 5 years, 20 years later, whatever.
Yeah. No, and Stacey, that's, I guess, the thing with horror movies is a lot of times we have to forgive and just kind of ignore things. And one of movies I'm going to talk about that I watched this week, you have to ignore a lot. And that is because of Mr. Bones. I watched The Wrecking Crew, which I'm not going to give spoilers or dive too much into it, just kind of give my basic thoughts here in a minute. but you got to forgive a lot with that movie. And it's not horror, but there's just some movies that you can still enjoy, but you kind of have to overlook things. Maybe that's this, maybe not. I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? But it's great to see you, Stacey. I hope you're doing well. Larry's not enthusiastic about the Scream 7. Nope, we know Larry's not a big horror movie fan.
Why are you enthusiastically against it? Or
he's not a horror movie fan. He doesn't. He's very religious.
But I'm not a romantic movie fan, but I don't think strongly against them. I mean, that's a pretty.
Yeah.
I don't.
It just goes against.
Sorry,
his
dude.
beliefs,
I don't understand that. There's a lot of things that go against my beliefs, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonzo was cracking. How you doing? Last Wheel of Doom wasn't in my favor last time. Hopefully it will be next time. Yes. And Larry, I don't see one of those in the cards this evening, but you never know. And hopefully I'll be rooting for you, Larry, with all the support you've ever done and all the good karma you've deserved. We'll definitely be rooting for you. A Magnetic Cone, how you doing?
Hey, hi.
Hey, dude. Not been to Dollar Tree in a long time. Also, the Goodwill in my area are gone. Man, that's a bummer, Larry. MySpace Tom, what's cracking? You know, I think it is indeed.
It's fam time.
Fam time. Would you agree, John?
Sure. It's always good for fam time and and puppy head time. So,
Stacy watches General Hospital every day. There you go. So the song that I'm referring to, Stacy, is from like the 80s. There was a couple, Luke and Laura, and there was a song, and I think it was called like Baby Come to Me.
Baby Come Back.
Not Baby Come Back. But and I can't play it. Is it by Captain and Tennille? Something like, I can't remember. But anyways. Are you a fan of Star Wars OGP? Yes, I love Star Wars. Some more than others, but the franchise in general, yes. John, are you after everything that's gone on with Star Wars, would you consider yourself still a fan?
No, it's utter garbage. No.
What about, are you a fan of the original trilogy?
George Lucas Star Wars, yes. Disney Star Wars with Kathleen Kennedy, no, it is utter garbage. And if you like that stuff, you're not a fan.
Oh, wow.
John, I'm going that
opinions.
far. Yeah, I'm not doing that is your opinion on this one. So no.
I don't know. Brent Mania, what's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Like in Halloween movie, how each is different storylines. Yeah, there's so many movies that the timelines don't really work. But we shall see, huh? DP, what's up? Scream is the kind of movie you need to see opening weekend, or else the internet will ruin it for you. There's no question about that. It is that popular that, yes, there's going to be a lot of people talking about it. And with the Scream franchise, the big question in every movie is, who is the killer? So, good luck going a week without watching it and not hearing who the killer is. So, John, will you be going to see Scream opening night or the opening weekend at least?
Whatever that fan night is, I want to go to that. So
I think that's Thursday.
So I will, since I have Thursday off, I'll probably just be going to whatever the first show is. So
okay. Yeah. And so you're going to go to AMC, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll go to Regal and we'll see if they have posters or anything like that.
Yeah, if they have stuff, then I'll make sure to grab you something. And of course, I'm just going to have to look for the person wearing the lumberjack shirt, according to that one meme. So
Jeff says Super Chat is over my head. Jeff, Super Chats, compared to the way you support the channel, Super Chats, the eBay takes almost 50%. So I always recommend for the best bang for your buck for supporting the channel is to go through the PayPal or the Venmo or what, like the ways you have been supporting us, Jeff. So I appreciate all your support and thank you for that. And was this? That is Jeff coming through with another $10 PayPal channel support donation. Thank you, Jeff. You absolutely rock. Maybe we'll apply that to, either going to see Scream or maybe getting a popcorn bucket or something. I don't know. But you rock, Jeff. Thank you so much for the support there. And Jeff's support, like Brent Mania says, is very
nice.
It's very nice. It is. Yeah. So a couple more comments, and then we got some stuff to talk about. We'll dive into it. I know what you're talking about, but don't know the name. Luke was the best. Rest in peace. Yes. I think that the actor passed away recently, not very long ago, right? Baby Come to Me. Yeah, there's no home in there, but I think it's Baby Come to Me. Let me put my arms around you. But you're on to something, Brent. You are on to something right there. Stacy loves all the Star Wars. Favorite is 1 and 4.
No.
Well, there you go. John disagrees, but but you're allowed to like whatever you like. And Antonis, only Star Wars I like are episodes 1 through 9. That's all of them, aside from the spinoffs. Like,
that
doesn't include Rogue One.
The Disney ones. Oh,
it does.
Ooh.
Yeah. Antonis is a young buck. So that definitely.
You are entitled to your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. And I, even though I disagree with it wholeheartedly, you're allowed to have it, and I can have mine, saying that Star Wars, except for George Lucas, sucks. And Kathleen Kennedy should never work in Hollywood again or any other job.
I would like to recognize John Ward for understanding that people are allowed to disagree with him without being wrong. OGP and John, have y'all seen the movie Sisu? I have, and I love it. I have not seen the sequel yet. Have you seen either of them yet, John?
No. They look good, but I just haven't watched
Sisu
them.
is phenomenal. Patty Austin. Yes. Thank you, Brent Mania. It's by Patty Austin. Yes. Oh, Stacy loves spoilers. You want to know who the killer is? We should have done a poll question. Would you want to know who the killer is ahead of time? Dollar Tree. I must have missed a comment from you, Dollar Tree, because I'm not sure what you're referring to with eBay. I think you meant YouTube. Did I say eBay? Yep. Okay. YouTube takes half of the super chats. That's probably what I meant to say. Yes. Luke passed December 2025 with Raw. So yeah. Okay. That's right. I knew it was recently. Yes. Fluffy wants to remind us Joni loves Chachi. But does Chachi love Joni?
I don't think so anymore. No, because she's homeless.
Speaking of Chachi not loving Joni, they're going to play before Scream 7 a trailer for Scary Movie 6. And I think, isn't that where Joni loves Chachi, but does Chachi love Joni? I think that quote was from Scary Movie. Are you looking forward to the new Scary Movie, John?
Sure.
Have you seen all the others?
Most of them. Yeah.
Okay.
They were okay. I think once the Wayans brothers left, it wasn't as good, but because it was the guys who did Airplane and kind of like Mel Brooks, they just weren't funny after a while. So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've seen any aside from maybe the first one for sure, and maybe the second one, but I don't know. I'll probably go see it in the theater. Stacy loves Jar Jar. Jar Jar is a very controversial character. You love him or you hate him. I don't know anybody that is in the middle with him.
I like the actor. I don't like the character.
Who was the actor? Do you remember?
Oh my God! Right when I said it, I remembered his name. He's now in the TV shows because they, he got such crap for decades, and they're finally brought him back as
Jar Jar.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
They just brought the actor back to play like a different character. So
okay. Star Wars keeps milking it with so many shows and spinoffs. Yeah. They like to do that. They do. But with that being said, let's see here. Jeff says, I think I'm the only horror fan that hasn't seen all the Scream movies. Never got hooked. Wow. Yeah, I enjoy the Scream franchise quite a bit. And speaking of franchises, something that we're gonna try tonight is John has been doing some homework and trying to do a little thing where we're going to talk about some of our favorite franchises. Is that not correct, John Ward?
We'll see if it works, but yeah, a tier list or a ranking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited for Scary Movie 6, which is actually like the real three Wayans didn't leave. Weinstein stole the series from them. Okay. We'll see. And Larry didn't mind the newer Star Wars movies. There you go. There you go.
You are entitled to your opinion, even though I disagree with your opinion. You're entitled to have it, even though I think you're absolutely 100% completely wrong. But you are allowed to have your opinion, just like I am allowed to have my opinion. There you go.
Amen. Fluffy says, screenshot Jar Jar is basically Pluto. Oh, like Jar Jar Binks looks like Pluto from Disney. Interesting.
I think he kind of looks like Fluffy Gamer.
The biggest, most important thing today that we need to do is recognize that it is our good friend Tommy Jane's birthday. Don't know how old he's turning, but Tommy Jane, happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday. Armin Best. That was it. Armin Best.
Okay.
Is Jar Jar, is the actor. Yes. I'm sorry.
It is
It's vamp time.
It's Vamp Time's birthday today. How about them apples?
It's birthday time.
It's birthday. That's a good one. Yes. It's also Jerry Ryan's birthday. Love me some Jerry Ryan.
Oh, 7 of 9. Yes.
Yes. And also another one of my faves. I think you are a fan of this guy as well. Kyle MacLachlan, however you say his name.
Yeah.
From Twin Peaks, right?
Yes.
Amongst many, many, many other things. And James Hong. Happy birthday to James Hong.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't do all the birthdays. I didn't look at all of them. I didn't kind of forgot about it till last minute. Rachel Dratch turned 60 today also. And that's really it, I think. But next week, Mr. John, The Bride with Christian Bale, Penelope Cruz, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Annette Bening, Peter Sarsgaard, Jake Gyllenhaal, and many others. I did not realize that movie was loaded with celebrities. And it's like The Bride of Frankenstein. It looks fun. I am interested in checking that out. Are you looking forward to The Bride, John?
Yes, but I don't know if I'll see it in the theater.
Okay.
But yes, I like the trailer. I think it looks good.
Fair. But Scream 7 this week.
Oh, that I will be. Yeah.
So
it could be the last one.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Could be.
So here we have the Scream trailer, and we're gonna kind of dive into it, maybe shot by shot, and see. Did you want to do anything else first before we dive into this trailer, John, or should we look through the trailer first?
We can go through the trailer. It's up, so why not? Why does that look like a model?
It does look like a model, and I don't know that I would say I'm sure, but it would not surprise me if it was a model.
There's a car there in the corner, but
yeah, that could still easily be a miniature or Hot Wheel or something.
Yeah,
but is that is
Sydney's house? Yeah,
Sydney's house, right? The old Sydney's old house. So there it is on fire. So this is interesting. It's interesting that they start the trailer with this because
they're going to burn it all down. That's what it says.
Yeah, but Sydney moved off to California or something. She was gone, right? So why do we care about Sydney's house? Did she move back?
Well, they seem to be focusing on her. I mean, 3 had the fake house, and then
yeah.
4 they went back to the house. So the house now is I guess like like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't those trees be so much bigger? Those like the pine trees and stuff. They would be, as long as that house has been there, they would be so much bigger. Unless they're like Disney and they're like, oh, that tree is above like 6'2", so we have to replace it with another tree.
I mean, unless it is a model, like in the movie, like it's on a table and somebody's burning the house. Like, look what we're gonna do to your house, and they burn it. This is a model of your house, but
yeah, it does. It very much looks like a model. So let's see. We got a phone ringing, and then just the smoke with fear.
Closed for curfew, even though it says open.
So yeah, you would think they would have turned the open sign around to match the closed for curfew. So obviously there's like law enforcement or whatever is aware of this killer, and hopefully that is alluding to us getting like a good body count, like a big body count. Maybe there's going to be a lot of kills, because if there's a curfew, that probably means many people got killed. The town is concerned or something. Is there anything you kind of take away from that, or you hope from the curfew?
I mean, it's a contradiction, but it seems to kind of be following the original Scream, because they say that Sydney's daughter is the same age that she was in the first movie, and she also has the 2 friends. So I think maybe this is a curfew kind of like from the first film.
Okay. Oh, well, and so, okay, so she was just turning it around. We didn't quite get there yet. Let me see if I can. So there she is, closing the door. So maybe she just hadn't flipped the sign around yet. And that's Sydney's daughter, right? The blondie there.
She is a blonde, but I don't know if that's her, though.
I think it is.
Yeah, that kind of looks like her.
Yeah. And so here we are in the theater. Love when killers are involved in theaters, and Scream has done this before, where they part of the films have been in a movie theater. So I like that. This is interesting. So somebody is strung up. Any guesses?
No.
Yeah.
Could be a dream.
Yeah. Could be. But at least she is tied up. You can see that, like, if you look closely, the rope kind of tied to her foot, around her shoulder, and holding. Because at first I was like, how is she sideways? How is she not like kind of slouched over more? So, and there we go. What do you think? What do you think on a scale of 1 to 10 of hotness? Where is Neve Campbell now?
They showed pictures of her from each Scream movie, and she is definitely aged. Of course, the film came out, how long ago? Yeah. She's one of my faves. She's in my top 5. Neve has always been in my top 5, pretty much since Party of 5. So I'm still saying she is. I'm going to work my way down. If it's like 1 to 5 or 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
I'm giving her a 9.
Wow. Currently.
Yeah, I think she still looks really good there, and it doesn't look like she's had surgery done.
Okay.
She's just older, that's just the way it is. So yeah, I still give her a high mark.
Okay. She's, for being 52 years old, so she was probably 51, maybe 50 at the time this was shot. Yeah, she's doing good, right? For being in her 50s now.
Yeah, someone like Courtney Cox has had work done, and you can tell.
John has lost his mind. Jeff's opinion is that John has lost his mind. That is Jeff's opinion, does not mean he's right, but Jeff is allowed to believe that John has lost his mind.
You guys were here when I did the list of women, and she was like number 2, like number
Mr. Jami says on a good day I'd give her a 2. Yeah, I don't.
Wow.
No, she's definitely for.
Are you
Okay,
guys like part of the patriarchy? This is so, misogynistic.
well, let's just like
Wow.
current celebrity tops. I can't think of.
Do you guys hate women in the same way that I hate boobs?
Bingo. Thank you for bringing that to light, John. I was going to remind.
I thought I would
everybody.
say it before you did.
Thank you. For me, I would say, because if you're just saying everybody's included, you're not just going, well, for being in her 50s, she's this. For being in her 50s, for women that are in their 50s, she's like a 7. But all in all, like if you go, okay, who is the hottest? Like Alexandra Daddario. Let's just go with her. She seems to be a common subject of our conversations here in the chat, because somebody really enjoys thinking about her, right? But I don't know. Really hot women like
You got to name somebody who's around the same age, though.
Sydney Sweeney. No. That's what I'm saying. You take the hottest on the planet right now, and if the hottest on the planet is a 10, then at that point, Nev is like a 5.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
Yeah, she's doing good for her age. She's definitely,
because even somebody like Sydney Sweeney isn't perfect. She's not. If you look at compare her to
Sydney Sweeney is not.
at the
She's
same
not
age.
like a 10. No, Sydney's like a good 9.
She has a great body on her. She's very good looking. She's not conventionally beautiful. There is something interesting with her face, but I think Sydney or Nev is just not. She's not worried about that stuff anymore. So it's just like it's I can look like a mom, or I can just be a person.
Are you into feet, John? Are you a feet person? Would you suck toes?
No, I think feet are gross, actually, to be honest.
So Nev Campbell says, John, would you suck my toes? You're giving her a hard no?
It depends if it leads to something.
No, it's just, John, I'm Nev Campbell, and you can suck my toes.
Sure, but yeah, why not? Sure. Yeah.
I knew we were going to get to the yes. I knew we were going to get there.
Well,
yes,
what you think,
even Dollar Tree knows.
I mean, it's I don't really like feet. I'm not a fan of that. People like Tarantino, I think, is weird with that type of stuff. But if somebody I like, if Mila Jovovich came up to me and said, "Hey, John, I know I'm your number one. Would you suck on my toes?" I would, of course, say yes. But if some just chick said, "Hey, do you think I'm hot?" Sure. Would you suck my toes? No.
Yeah. Okay. Margot Robbie. Are you sucking Margot Robbie's toes?
See, but you're talking about big actresses. So my answer to that would probably be yes.
Okay. John Ward. You get a chance. I'm scrolling here. I'm scrolling. Hang on. Margaret Qualley.
Oh,
did the movie The Substance. She was in The Substance.
Oh, the younger version of Demi Moore.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can suck her toes, but you can't tell anybody.
Sure.
And that's all you get.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Let's get back to the trailer here. We've run amok. We have run amok. Heath B, what's up, Heath B? How you doing? And everybody, sorry, I'm missing some comments.
And Dollar Tree says, is there any part of a woman John likes? The whole boob thing is a joke. I absolutely love boobs beyond belief. I will take small or big. That's fine with me. I think asses are awesome. Eyes, I like eyes. That has a lot to do with it. Hips, I like hips. So yes, I love boobs. It's a joke, but yes, I could watch porn all day.
Is it though? Is it a joke? I mean,
I don't know where you got that. I never did. That's the
but
best thing
okay.
about Sydney Sweeney is her boobs. So
I like her eyes. She has lovely eyes.
yeah, I bet.
Oh, and so we get the voice. Obviously, it's a Scream movie. We have the voice. So, I mean, with AI now, they could probably have anybody doing the voice, but Roger Jackson hopefully is the one doing the voice for that. Got to meet Roger Jackson at Days of the Dead a couple years ago. Were you there when I got the Roger Jackson autograph?
No.
Roger Jackson's very, very cool in person. We got somebody tied up in a bag with blood on their face. Can't really see.
He must be having his period from his mouth.
Is it a he or is that Nev Campbell? Is that Sydney?
They would never put Sydney in that.
Could be a woman.
They would never put Sydney in the corner. That's a guy's voice too.
But you would. I guess you're right. You're right. Okay. Oh, and I like this shot because now we're seeing through the plastic bag. It's kind of hazy because the camera's in the plastic bag. I heard
it's winter too. I heard it's a hazy shade of winter.
Oh, is it? Oh, there we go. And so I wish we could listen like all the way through without copyright, but we have to pause it like this or else we're going to get in trouble. But let's try and see if we can back it up a second and hear what Ghostface is saying right here.
I'm gonna make everyone you love.
Look at her. She's so hot. What are you guys talking about? Are you guys gay? You might all be gay. I don't know.
For a 52-year-old woman, she is holding her own. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think you guys are deflecting.
Yeah. So it has to be. So we're in the house now, and the house is on fire. So that's not supposed to be a model of a house on fire at the beginning. Although for filming purposes, it might have been a model. But
well, that's because he's burning down the house. My house. Something.
I know, man. He is as long as he doesn't offend the talking heads, you know?
That's right.
Well, there we go. Ghostface is lighting a match. How rude, Ghostface.
Gonna burn it all down. That's what he says. And that's her daughter.
And so, and she definitely does look like the girl that was behind the door closing the shop up. Not that I think that matters much, but
no, maybe we have to see the husband, but I don't think she looks like Sydney at all.
No. And that, I mean,
maybe she's adopted. That's why she's so old.
Yeah, that could be. And we haven't had a lot of like childbirths and kids raised in Scream. Now, like Halloween, we have Jamie Lee Curtis has a son, and the plot for this kind of reminds me a little bit of Halloween. Is it H2O, the one where Jamie Lee Curtis, has the son and then they're they're at that school and stuff.
Yeah. Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be like that a little bit.
See, and that still looks like the same place too. That looks like Sonoma. That looks like Northern California.
And so I think maybe her closing up the shop is alluding to her kind of being out alone after curfew. So the kind of like I Know What You Did Last Summer, where she's alone in the store and the killer is able to come after her. Now she's all alone out in town. There's nobody to save her because of curfew. Oh, and there we go. That's a great shot. The color palette for this film looks gorgeous.
Well, it's Kevin Williamson, so he learned from the best. He learned from Wes.
Yeah. Okay, we got to go back.
So here we got the dumb Core 5 or Core 4, whatever they are. God, I hate that.
So there's Ghostface. getting hit by what looks like Sydney right there, right? That's got to be Sydney with the bottle, right?
No, because her hair looks like corn rolls, and so I think that's his sister.
Oh, is
That
that
that's the core four.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Because they
Oh,
are because they brought them
yeah.
over, which I was hoping they wouldn't do.
Yeah, she was just at Creep by Econ, and I didn't go, and I would not have got her autograph anyways because I hated those people. I don't
Yeah.
hate her personally, but that character.
No, the actors are fine. Like I've seen the brother and other stuff, and he's fine as an actor. It's just the characters. I just don't. And that whole dumb thing about the core four and I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I still don't understand how Jamie Kennedy can have kids that look like that. So, okay, I guess.
Right? Yeah. Stacy says they did say on Entertainment Tonight who the killer is. Well, Stacy, please don't tell us. No spoilers here, please. We don't want to know. Did she just bitch slap Ghostface? It looks like it, yeah.
And she could do that because Ghostface is Sydney's kid.
I hope I'll be rooting for those two, like that scene to be early in the movie and Ghostface to kill them, and just we can move on from them.
And I think that's Sydney's house.
Oh,
I see what you're saying. Yeah. It'd be nice to maybe they get
the brother and sister. Just let's off
get
them, get them out of the franchise and move on. Mason Gooding is in Heart Eyes. He's like the brother, right?
Yeah,
that he was the love interest in. No, Heart Eyes is phenomenal, and one of these I gotta get it. And I keep walking into Walmart, and not that Walmart is ever gonna get the Blu-ray or 4K, but they just have the DVD.
Donald told me, Donald Wills, because we were doing a film discussion today, and we were doing the My Bloody Valentine movies, comparing them, and he showed me that he bought a DVD copy of Hard Eyes. And he goes, I searched, I looked, there is no Blu-ray for this movie. It's only DVD.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that explains it. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. I will never spoil anything unless it's asked. And we thank you very much for that, Stacey.
What about eggs? Will you spoil eggs?
If you ask her, she will spoil eggs for you.
Okay.
Oh, so we have somebody.
Yeah, that's Sid's house. So that's probably that's the chick from the beginning of the other trailer with the friend that goes in, and it's the mechanical ghost face. So now she's falling off of that. He flips over, which is a great death with that knife.
That is great. And look at the clarity of that shot. Like, I mean, because we're zooming in so that the carpet and stuff is, stretching out of focus. But look at the knife. That's a great shot. And this is interesting. This almost, I mean, who has a space like this in their house? It looks almost like a set. Like there's a brick wall with a fake house built in front of it, kind of like, was it Scream 3? Is that the one where they had the fake house and stuff?
Yeah, because they were in Hollywood. They were on the studio.
Unless this is a different place, or whatever, for whatever reason, they just have a crawl space like this. But I don't know why any home would waste that much space. But either way, I love this because of
While you watch.
Yeah, I think that's the old house, Sydney's old house.
Yeah. And maybe Sydney did something, give her, a hiding space or something. But if I'm looking forward to finding out how Ghostface knows they're in there. Is he close to the family or whatever? He or she.
A sneeze or a cough or something would probably get them away. Or just hitting their foot against the wall.
But yeah, this is great right here. This is very good. And how many movies have we seen where somebody is up against a wall or a door or something and a knife comes through and like barely misses them? It's been, that type of thing has been done a lot, but it's always cool. It's always cool.
Right.
So I love this. February 27th. I know where I'll be. Fallbrook Psychiatric Hospital. So I wonder, is Fallbrook. I mean, there is a city in California called Fallbrook. It's in Southern California, but I wonder if this is supposed to be like there, or is it close? What was, I always forget the name of the town where Scream took place, the original something.
Haddonfield.
Haddonfield, Whoville,
Springfield.
yeah. Jason Takes Manhattan. But yeah, we'll have to see. Yep. Anybody, if
Woodsboro.
Woodsboro. Yeah, okay, thank you. Ken, you got put in timeout. Any, like, I don't really want people to start throwing out names, who the killer is, guessing this or that or whatever. Let's not guess who the killer is. Ken, I don't know if that was a guess. I don't know if you really knew something, but definitely we don't want to know. We don't want to know who the killer is. Let's not take any guesses. Metal Greg, Fallbrook is where Dave Mustaine from Megadeth lived. So Metal Greg. So Fallbrook, I live, I don't know, about an hour away from Fallbrook. Dave sold his house. He moved to, I think he lives in Tennessee now, like outside of Nashville. But the ranch kind of thing that he owned, it was a compound. So I don't know if it was considered a ranch or just a large property or whatever. But Dave has sold that. And I love Megadeth. I'm a big fan of Megadeth. You know, and so was my dad. And so it's always Megadeth is just will always hold a special place in my heart because of my dad's love for him, and the fact that my dad had me read Megadeth lyrics at his funeral. But yeah, Dave, when he was younger, actually lived down in San Diego, like I think in the La Mesa area. And then like as he was getting started, you know, as a teenager into music, and then I think went to LA and got the band going. But then he bought that place in Fallbrook there. But Christian, what's going on, Christian? How you doing?
Hey.
So is Fallbrook in California? Who knows? We'll see. It looks like it with the dead grass, it doesn't look California-ish. It looks back east somewhere. Or maybe Northern California.
No, that's where Stu is.
Oh, the psychiatric hospital?
I bet that's where he is.
Well, and there's Sydney with some police tape.
Has been planning his attack for.
Okay, and so they're maybe suggesting that the killer was in this hospital and escaped because he's not there anymore, and they're looking at his pictures he's drawn. I don't know, that some of these look like Courtney Cox. Does that one kind of in the middle on the bottom look like Courtney Cox to you? Who is he drawing? He's drawing somebody, right? And in the one all the way on the side, at the bottom, are those boobs? Did he draw boobs?
I don't see any.
Well, the little down at the faces on the side, are those eyes? What is that?
Oh yeah. I think those are all, like they're all faces. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, looks like boobs right there, like nipples.
I don't think they put that in a trailer.
A cartoon, like drawn nipples. I don't know. That looks like upside down boobs.
That's a thumbtack. No, I think it's somebody's face. They're faces.
No, I don't. Can you see my cursor over here?
Yes.
Like those.
No, I think that
looks like a face to you. Oh, okay. Look at it upside down. Imagine it upside down. You're right. I see the face now, but upside down, it looks like nipples.
All faces do.
John, I know you hate boobs, but
yes,
not all of us do. So this is so we're back at the theater here, right? That kind of looks like that theater, right?
It looks like it could be an auditorium for like a where like you would see a concert or a game, because those little things up there, they look like where you would leave your seats to go to the bathroom, or like a to go get food or something.
Yeah. But I think they showed that theater at the beginning, and I'm guessing this has to be the same place. So maybe it wasn't a movie theater. Maybe it was like
Wait, we're
stage theater.
wrong. It's not Nev's house. It's Jamie Kennedy's house. That's the house that they were all partying at. So the house burning is Jamie Kennedy's house.
That's
Not
Jamie
Nev's
Kennedy's?
house. She lives on a hill. That would be Jamie Kennedy's house.
Okay. But that's the okay. But that's definitely the one where like part 1 took place, where everybody
At the end where everybody gets killed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Michael McNally, what's up, Michael? So somebody's getting dragged here. It's definitely not the brother or the sister right there. Somebody else getting killed here.
Yeah, but
what do you think?
Blood on the floor.
Do you think there will be more than one killer, or will it be one? Because most of the time it's multiple killers, right? Multiple Ghostface. All of them. They're all multiples, right?
Not 3.
Okay.
Part 3 is just the one guy, the filmmaker.
Okay.
But yeah, one has 2, 2 has 2, 3 has 1, 4 has 2, 5 has 2,
6 has 3.
6 has like 3. Yeah.
Yeah. This looks like it could be in like outside that theater, or something behind it, or
Daughter.
something, but
Tatum is this.
Or it could be outside wherever they're interviewing. Maybe that's just like a studio or so, or maybe that's wherever Sydney's living now. Did Courtney Cox come to interview her there?
Same age that you.
Oh no, because there's C-stands back there, so she has a talk show.
Okay, so
were.
so they're in like a studio kind of setting.
Yeah, so she's getting interviewed.
Okay. Isn't it amazing what makeup can do? And I have nothing against Courtney Cox. I've been a big fan of Courtney Cox, Friends and Scream and whatever else. But it's amazing. Courtney Cox is not aged as well as Neve Campbell, I don't believe, but I think she's a little bit older too. But makeup really makes her still look really good when without the makeup, like on her Instagram account and stuff, she's really showing her age.
Unless she has the haircut from part 3.
Yeah.
No, she still looks
amazing.
good. Yeah, that haircut was horrible. She still looks good. I mean, I've liked her since Dancing in the Dark, the Bruce Springsteen song where she's pulled up on the stage on the video. And then I think around that same time is she's the very first girl to do tampon commercials. So
that's funny.
Yeah. And so I've always liked her, except that she just had work done, and I don't think she looks as good, because you could tell that the work is there.
Yeah. I don't know if she has, I was trying to find if she has a like an Instagram account. I was going to try and because I've seen her. I've seen her post stuff, but I don't know where. But she, like, time has not been as friendly to Courtney Cox as it has been to like Neve or others. I can't. Oh, I don't want to spend all day dwelling on this, but anyways, Anyway, there's no need to like pick on her or anything. I'm not trying to pick on her, but yeah, I just without the makeup, it's quite a difference. Where seeing Nev in person at Monster Palooza, Nev Campbell looks like what she looks like in the film here. Where I just think Courtney Cox, she has a lot of makeup on right there. Oh, somebody has a Jeep. I like Jeeps. Are you a fan of Jeeps, John?
All I got to say is she's holding a gun, and now she has a gas guzzler that's polluting the environment. I hope she dies.
That's a knife, sir. I don't think she has a gun.
She had a gun before.
Oh, okay.
I do like Jeeps. I think Jeeps are cool.
Okay. This is like, man, I love the color, the color of this film. I'm very excited. Got the phone ringing. Who has a landline? Are they still going to go with landlines? Who has a landline anymore?
They say that you should have a landline just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still have the phone. I just don't have it hooked up or anything, but it's a but you would think by now that the ringing sound, since we all know what it is, it would just be on a cell phone.
Oh yeah, you could totally, yeah.
Isn't gonna stop unless I stop it.
So she's saying the killing is not going to stop unless she stops it. It's interesting. I mean, and you could draw comparisons to a lot of other franchises or whatever, but going back to Halloween and Jamie Lee Curtis saying that she was the only one that could kill Michael Myers, and now you have Sydney saying she's basically the one that has to stop Ghostface, which, I mean, they're the final girl. They're the face of the franchise aside from the killer. So I like it, but
who are they? I mean, I don't even think Nev can or Sydney can stop it because it's always a different killer.
And that's the problem with it. It's a copycat all the time. So you can always have another copycat.
Yeah, and somehow she did something or her mom did something to piss somebody off, and so there's always going to be somebody to come back. So you just don't want to be friends with Sydney.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see her walking down the street, and you just nope. I will. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you have lovely toes. I
don't know who you
suck
are.
them. I cannot suck your toes. I like to live.
As I walk past her, I can go.
Oh, there you go. Not a fan of big, like 6-inch steel blades piercing my skin. Not a fan of that. So sorry. Yeah.
Like being friends with Charles Bronson in the Death Wish movies. You just want to stay away from that guy.
This town looks great. I'm going to see if IMDb has a filming location list yet. Well, it's listing Atlanta, Georgia, Marietta, Georgia, Douglas. So it's all filmed in Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't take place in California.
Fallbrook Psychiatric Hospital is also in Georgia. It's a real place. Well, I mean, the building is real, but so it's all filmed in Georgia. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's supposed to take place in Georgia, but
correct.
It is all filmed.
Where is my daughter?
Where's my daughter?
Who doesn't look like me?
So I'm guessing the daughter closes the store. The daughter leaves to go home, is out in the street, runs into Ghostface. Rather than Ghostface just killing her, Ghostface is maybe going to kidnap her or something. Or maybe she gets away from Ghostface and she's running away. And then the other Ghostface, because if there's more than one, is at Sydney's house and the other Ghostface is going after the daughter. Could be like that. So that's the fun stuff with this franchise, is that not knowing if there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 killers, they could be in different places. We already saw the brother and sister being attacked by Ghostface, so that probably eliminates them as killers. But I would hate if they were the killer. I would not be a fan of that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So who is this that he's going? Oh, there's the sister right there. Is that a subway? No, that's not a subway station. That's probably
Unless Sydney's daughter has a black friend.
no. That's definitely the girl from part 5 and 6. That's definitely her. This is interesting. Is that so? We're in a house. There's stairs, wallpaper. Is that a tree? Oh, maybe there's like outside a window or something. That's
Might
weird.
be
looking.
just attached to the wall.
Yeah. What a great shot. That is an iconic shot.
Yeah, that is nice looking. The film is very gold.
Yes. Yes.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
That was Stu. That sounded like Stu.
Let's hear it again. Scream. Oh, no, I didn't go back far enough. I didn't go back far enough again.
This is gonna be fun.
It does kind of sound like Matthew Lillard, huh?
I'm for him coming back. I know a lot of people don't like that. They say that he died with the television on over his head, but I'd like for him to come back all kind of messed up and you know.
Yeah. Scream. It looks good. I am very excited to see this movie. It looks good.
It does, but then I thought the trailer for Scream 5 looked good. So
yeah.
And it really, really disappointed me that Ghostface did not use a flamethrower like they showed in the trailer. So
Stacy, have a good night. Thanks for hanging with us for a bit. And I hope you get to go check out Scream before you get, well, I guess you like spoilers, you said so, but hopefully get to go see it and enjoy it. But have a good week, Stacy. It's great seeing you. But yeah, man, I'm excited, but you're right. You know, the trailers for the new Halloween franchise looked good, you know, but then we got what we got with those. So it's easy to make a good looking trailer, but I hope it's good.
yeah. And they definitely had enough problems getting it going. So that's, yeah, fingers crossed.
Out of the whole franchise, the only one that really pissed me off is part 5. So having 6 films and only having one that I really detest, I think that's pretty good.
Mine would be 4 and 5. But I can watch them. I just hate all the stuff with Billy Loomis. I think the de-aging looks awful. I think that Billy having a daughter completely negates part 1 because Billy calls Nev's mom a slut and that she was sleeping all around town. Well, what were you doing, a-hole? You were sleeping too. You had a daughter.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, shut up. It's just like, I don't know. It's like these guys don't, like they don't watch the other movies. 3 I didn't like for a long time because it was too much of a comedy, but we could thank Columbine for that. But now I kind of like 3, especially the beginning.
Yeah. My list right now, my favorites as of right now would be 1, then 2, then 4, then 6, then 3, then 5. 1, 2, 4, 6, 3, 5. Where are you at? Can you give us a ranking?
I actually have to look.
Okay.
Yeah, so, not that I don't have to read them. I just need to see them in front of my face. Okay. So I would say Well, I'm not a number one guy, so I would say 4 is my favorite,
Wow.
then 2, then Scream 1, then Scream 3, then Scream 6, and then Scream 5.
Oh, okay. That is quite a unique list that you have. I think maybe not most, but I think a lot of folks love the original Scream, or 1 or 2 would be their favorite. But hey, while I may not agree with your list, John, I respect your list, even though I disagree, and you are entitled to your list.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My list. I can watch part 4 any day of the week, so that works for me.
So, looking at the cast, so we have Nev, and we have Gail Weathers, of course, Courtney Cox, and then we have so Sydney's daughter, Tatum Prescott. And you mentioned something that is now interesting.
Here, Tatum's friend. That's that black chick that we saw.
Tatum's friend. So maybe, I'm telling you, I'm going to be bummed if the brother and sister are.
Well, and that's her up here, that Jasmine. So it's Mindy Meeks Martin. So I guess she's supposed to be married now.
Well, no, because Chad Meeks Martin is also her brother. Like they were, they had like 2 parents, or their last names were just hyphenated. Like,
oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to. I know people that have hyphenated last names from birth, so I don't want to get into who, but Joel McHale and
that's who I've heard is the husband.
Okay. And probably a flashback or something of Dewey, but a solid cast. So of course, Kevin Williamson directing. We love that. And I don't want to read too much about plot lines or anything, but hour and 54 minutes. So a little on the longer side.
No, OGP. It's 114 minutes. Get it right, okay?
That is your opinion. My opinion. You're entitled to it. So anyways, I don't want to dive too much into specs and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm excited on a 1 to 10 of excitement rating to see this movie. Considering other movies that have come out in recent years that I've been excited for, this is up there on a 1 to 10. I'm pretty much like probably about an 8 out of excitement to see this movie. Are you really excited to see this movie, or are you just excited because it's Scream?
I would say an 8. Yeah, only because of the last 2. So
nice. I just love the fact that Nev's coming back. That is huge. That is huge.
They paid her what she wanted, and she deserves it. It's her franchise,
as they should have. I wonder too if Jenna stuck around, would Jenna Ortega, would we ever get Nev back? I don't know. I don't know if we would have.
I mean, I don't mind Sydney not being in 5. I think it's kind of nice to give Courtney Cox, her due. She's been here since the beginning, so it's kind of, like Ghostface says in the movie, I'm surprised I never talked to you before, So I didn't mind it. So it's kind of nice to have her out of 1.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I mean, to me, it's like, I don't know. Halloween without Jamie Lee Curtis is weird. But Halloween with gangster rappers is weird. So we'll see. Jenna and Nev was both in one of them together.
Yeah, part 5.
Yeah, part 5. Yeah. No, but that part 5 was the passing of the torch, and that's why one of the reasons I hate it so much. In addition to the fact that brother should have been dead, he was stabbed 50 million times. I need to start watching the franchise from the start. Might change my perspective. Jeff, I think you should. They're definitely they're well put together films. They're good, fun horror movies. So I would check them out. John, whenever you're ready, you want to pull up that. Well, here, let's do this first. Let's break the monotony with a little bit of
I have a serious Blu-ray addiction.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I'm serious. I'm actually going to catch him all.
Oh, what's in the box?
No,
Now that's an addiction, man.
I never said that.
I never knew you were a pickup man.
We're right now at the Blockbuster Video Store.
you, sir, have pickups. I don't have any pickups, John Ward. I don't have pickups this week. I'm sad I don't have any pickups.
Yeah, I only have the 2, and it's from the Friday the 13th episode that we did, and I'd mentioned that I ordered them and they came in. So that's Berserker and the Final Terror.
Nice. I don't have the Final Terror. I don't think I have the Final Terror. I don't think I do, but that's very nice. Berserker is great. So no slipcover with Berserker?
No slipcover, no.
Yeah. And they probably, it's when they probably sold out because that's Vinegar Syndrome release, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably just sold out of the vinegar or of the slipcovers. But great film, very nice additions to your collection there. So
yeah, it was good to get new slasher stuff. But
yeah,
it's just interesting from that list that we did, because then Donald and I, did one for Valentine's Day, and it was the same thing. It was like, oh, okay, these are Valentine's Day horror movies, and then all of a sudden, like, 2 people are on an island. What?
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know how these lists get these movies that have nothing to do with the date. It's like, oh, because it's 2 people on an island and maybe they have to fall in love or something.
Romantic.
But they kill each
yeah.
It's but yeah, it's nice to have these always in the collection. So
yeah, great additions.
Yeah.
The Berserker I've seen, I own, but the other one there, does it have any goodies inside, like a poster, like a mini, like any little booklets or anything in there? Any reversible artwork or anything?
It's 2 discs, so it's Blu-ray and DVD. It does have, I don't know if it's reversible, but there is something on it. Let's see.
There's something on the other side. Okay.
Oh, pictures.
Oh, like shots from the film. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah, because it's Joey, it's got Daryl Hannah and Joey Pants, and there's some other people in this too.
Yeah.
The director was the guy who did oh yeah, this has a bunch of people in it. Just looking at the bus there. I mean, just those 2 guys right there, they're known. But it's from the director of like Under Siege and The Fugitive, and
yeah, that one, I put it on my list. I need to get that. I do. Next time I visit the good old Zia, I'll look out for it, which they probably won't have it, but I'll or have to order it somewhere. But yeah, those
got
are
it for pretty cheap from eBay.
I got a notification today from one of our winners last week. I don't know if everybody got their stuff yet. Well, I sent out the movies that everybody won last week, like the very next day. So I do know that. So Movie Odyssey received the copy of John Carpenter's what was it we gave away? In the Mouth of Madness.
Yes.
So Movie Odyssey already received that film, so I'm very happy that he got that. The the $25 Amazon gift card, I sent the link the very next day. And so maybe just the other film that was on the way to Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones, mine's close, but now we get in Stupid Snow. Oh, so getting held up by the weather. So well, that's good. Hopefully you get it soon there, Mr. Bones. But glad everybody's going to be able to enjoy their prizes from last week. So let's see. Jeff says, I got the Blu-ray of Mouth of Madness since the Wheel of Doom shit on me. Yeah, sorry, Jeff. I don't control. And John and I, neither one of us did any jinxes, although I jinxed John, but then he still didn't lose. So
Yeah, which is weird. So that's a well, you know, to quote OJ Simpson, it happens.
it does. It does. To quote the principal of my high school, doo-doo occurs.
That it does.
He had a sign on his desk, doo-doo occurs. So very funny stuff from a long time ago. You had something. I was trying to think of what we were going to talk about next. You had a thing that I forget the name of that we were going to try. Do you want to try and add that? Is it a website that you want to just share? And then I'll pull it up.
Let me see which one it is here.
I jinxed Mr. Jami by saying his name, then not putting. Well, Mr. Jami, at first it wasn't an international contest. Did we not get your name on the wheel when we spun the second time? Jeff's been going over his Exorcismo box set, 19 films of Gothic Spanish horror on Blu-ray. Can't recommend this set enough. Oh, enough. Oh, so you are enjoying it. Awesome. Very cool. I'm wondering when the next bunch of action movies will be coming out. Larry, if you have Amazon Prime, watch The Wrecking Crew. Mr. Bones recommended it, and I watched it, and it was fun. I laughed my ass off. It is right up your alley. It's an action film. Jason Momoa, Morena Baccarin. It was a great film. While John is working on pulling that up, I will mention that I have started. I watched The Pulse. I'm going to watch The Pulse 2 and 3. Going to work my way through this franchise. And Mr. Bones says, I want John to watch it. And I have told John, The Wrecking Crew is going to be right up his alley. I will be shocked if he doesn't enjoy it.
I just had to finish off what I was watching. I'm almost done with Pirate. So it's the Spaniards have come in at the very end. So I just have a little bit of that to watch, and then I can get into other stuff. So I put it up here to share. It's down in that little area that you can see.
I see that, and I'll pull it up in just a second. Let me mention these real quick that I've been on kind of a Stephen King kick, watching some Stephen King movies. So I just watched Sleepwalkers, and wow, they do not like kitty cats in this movie. John, have you seen Sleepwalkers?
A couple times. I own it. Yeah.
Okay. This was a very enjoyable movie. I'm glad I own this, and I'm glad I finally popped in and watched it. But as far as Stephen King films go, Sleepwalkers, it didn't have a ridiculously long run time, about an hour and a half, 89 minutes, and good pacing. And it's another Mick Garris directed film.
Lots of cameos.
A lot of action, and I love they go to a theater, and that is the theater that Master Chaos and I went to an all-night horror-thon and had a lot of fun at that place. So I've been to one of the locations from this, and then part of it was filmed on Wisteria Lane, there in the Warner Brothers backlot and stuff. But I enjoyed this quite a bit, and so I recommend Sleepwalkers. If you don't have it, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth a watch. And then I watched 1408. Now, have you seen 1408, John?
Yes, and I've read the short story too.
Okay. Did you enjoy 1408?
Yes.
I watched the director's, or I think unrated cut or director's cut, whatever it was called, as opposed to the theatrical. So I guess it was probably a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer it was. The premise of this movie is great. The question of, is he losing his mind? Is he dreaming? What's going on? He's on the beach when maybe he's supposed to be in a hotel, or vice versa or something. A lot of that stuff I really enjoyed. John Cusack and Samuel Jackson are phenomenal. I just felt like this was a little bit longer than it needed to be. But I still enjoyed it. I'm glad I have it, but it was a little bit long. Would you agree with that, John, or did you just find it fun all the way through? What are your thoughts on it?
I like the beginning of it when he's doing the book tour. I like that
Yeah.
he debunks things. I like the idea that you may not believe in ghosts until you see something out of the corner of your eye, and then you're screwed.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being too long. I remember it kind of being a little confusing. It didn't really matter which version you watched. It just didn't.
Okay. But I think the confusion was intentional to make you kind of wonder or guess what was going on.
I mean, sure. I mean, I think that it's in his head, but it's still happening.
Yeah. But it's actually, John Cusack's character is right up John's alley because John doesn't believe in ghosts or anything at all.
No.
So, and it's funny that John Cusack's character he's like an author that writes about haunted places, but he doesn't believe in it at all. So it's an interesting character there.
Yeah,
So,
I think that you could put me in the most haunted house that there is or haunted graveyard. Nothing would happen. Nothing.
see, and that's where I'm not scared of going anywhere. I would welcome, the idea of getting a chance to go somewhere. And if there was a ghost, if there was something that was clearly supernatural, that would excite me. But until I see hard evidence, I'm going to be a skeptic. And, so I kind of like that he went into this room and because they dive into crazy stuff happening into that room pretty quickly once he's in there. And I was like, man, now we have another hour and 20 minutes of this movie. How are we going to get through this with him alone in this room? But there's so many different things that go on that do keep it going. But I don't know. I was like, at one point I was like, man, this is just going on and on. I wish we would.
But it's also suggestive too. If you have somebody who's telling you, if you go into that room, this is what's going to happen to you, and then you hear one noise that could trigger something in your brain that then makes you think. It's like if somebody's walking down an alleyway and a garbage can falls over, like, oh my God, somebody's after me. And then they like run to get out of the alleyway when it's simply a cat. It's so I think that has a lot to do with this, is that he doesn't believe in this. He writes books to debunk these things, but then he's in a situation where he knows way too much about this room. Samuel L. Jackson messes with him, and then out of the corner of his eye, he thinks he sees something, and that's kind of starts the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that I can believe that I can believe that if you think you see something, you're now, wait, was that a ghost? And then you're going to see your brain's going to say ghost.
The human mind is designed that way, to think, oh, it was a ghost. Mr. Bone says you and John should do that and record it. No, you know what we should do? One of these days, one of these times I'm out there in Vegas, you and I should go to the hotel room where it's in the same hotel where Stu Unger died, where Matt and I went and did the paranormal investigation. Another room there, a soap opera star or somebody hung himself, and they say that room is haunted as well. I don't know of any other places in Vegas that are supposedly seriously haunted, but doing something like that with John would be fun. And
it can't be that other people are involved to try to make me think it.
It would be you and I, just the two of us, and we go set up some cameras and hang out, and then
because like if you said, John, there's a haunted house over there, go stay in it overnight, and then like you and Matt go, we're gonna scare him, then that doesn't count.
No Hell Night stuff. That's Hell Night.
The
movie Hell Night, where it turns out it really is haunted, but they're pranksters. But doing something like that would be a lot of fun. So anyways, going from Sleepwalkers, where they hate cats badly, I watched Mikey. This one has been on my list forever, and I picked it up out there at Zia. They finally had it, and this is a damn good movie, and I am so happy that I got it. But this one, they also do bad things to kitty cats, and at least a kitty cat in this movie. But Mikey, this is the one that says, where is it? Something about, Jason and Freddy were once kids too. This kid is fucked up. It kind of reminds me of The Omen with the young Damien.
The first Omen.
Doing bad things, not the first, but a good one, not the worst Omen. The good Omen. But this kid is fucked. So Mikey from 1992. And I very, very much recommend Mikey to anybody that hasn't seen it. This is a very good movie. So I watched those, and then I started to watch Sleepy Hollow High. That I have a copy for John that I was going to give him, but now he doesn't even want it. It says Scream meets Dawson's Creek. No, this is Camp Blood 4 meets what was the other one you said, John? The Axe Grinder, an
Axe Grinder, the one that I worked on. Yeah.
This is Dustin Ferguson film meets Dustin Ferguson film. This is trash. Absolute crap shot on video bullshit. It is nothing like Scream or Dawson's Creek. It's garbage. There's a guy in high school who literally has a full beard with gray in it, but he's supposed to be a high school student.
But it has 4 stars on the front.
That's why we say all of these bullshit festivals, we disregard everything that comes out of the bullshit festivals. Because wherever they're forced, when actually it's funny, it's really only 3.5 stars. So
okay.
They didn't even give themselves 4 stars, but
they're like, well, we can't do 5. That looks too obvious.
Yeah.
So we'll do 4. And this means we really should do 3.5.
It's 3.5 out of 100 is what it is. Because it's definitely not even 3.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I have no desire in seeing this. No,
it's bad. Larry, the Batman fan, coming through with a $10 super chat. Larry, you rock, good sir. Thank you so much. I'll definitely keep you in mind as we think about when we're going to do the next Wheel of Doom. Liv, what's up, Liv? How you doing?
Hey.
Wicked Network, what's cracking over there? And Antonis coming through with the $5 super chat. You rock. Thank you so much. You and Larry always come through supporting the channel. You guys are true legends. Chicken sandwich. You know what? I've learned. I've began to learn to love air fryers, and corn dogs in an air fryer are amazing because you actually get the crispy corn outside of the corn dog. And I got these chicken patties
on it. Oh, so good.
Negatron Batman. You take chicken patties, the breaded chicken patties, throw them in your air fryer, 11 minutes at 380 degrees. And then you put them on a bun, little mayo, a little Frank's Red Ranch or Frank's buffalo sauce. And you have a phenomenal chicken fucking sandwich. So love some chicken sandwiches. Grey Poupon can suck upon these nuts. I am not down with the Grey Poupon.
Wow.
I'd be in the commercial. Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? And they would pass it to me and I would chuck it.
Just throw it right back at them. That the glass hit them all in the eyes and the mustard would sting. And
exactly. That's what they get for having Grey Poupon. Wicked Network. Yes. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. Tom Noon, was it Noonan? Noon? Yeah. And Eric Dane. And so I think Eric Dane passed since last we were live here. And I really only knew Eric Dane from Grey's Anatomy, another show that my wife watched a lot when it first came out the first few years. But I guess Eric Dane was also in Saved by the Bell. I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I know him from the last. I mean, I knew he was on Grey's Anatomy, but I know him from The Last Ship.
Oh, okay.
Where he's basically like Captain Kirk. He would make a
Oh.
good Captain Kirk if they, type of guy they wanted
Yeah.
to. But yeah, it's the virus has taken over the world. Everybody's dead. They're on a Navy ship. It's like the last ship. And they go around and they hit the different ports, and it's an end of the world thing.
I've seen that. I don't know which app, but I've seen The Last Ship. Available.
It's good.
To watch.
It's good.
I'll have to check
it's
it out.
produced by Michael Bay.
Oh, skip hard pass.
Oh,
I kid.
I did this for you, by the way.
Thank you.
Nice.
I
did this
appreciate
for you
that.
when I think it's ugly being up there. So
it's better than a blank white wall. It really is.
I prefer the blank white wall.
Yeah.
No, because then it shows off the poster. Now this takes away from the poster.
All we can see on your poster is live for the first movie since 1993. Live.
No, live for the first time since 1993.
Okay, so you can't even read it. Live for the first time since 1993.
It's framed nicely.
Is that the Bee Gees?
No, this is John R. Walker's Amityville film, Amityville Theater.
Oh, okay, nice.
And this is the poster that was hanging on the wall for the outside the abandoned theater.
Oh, okay.
And cool. Skull Crusher is the band that is in Amityville 1992. And the kid has a shirt of it. So John ran with that and made it that they came back in concert for that show, and then the place closed down. And I asked him, he's in the UK, and I said, man, I would love to get a poster of that. And next thing I know, it's on my doorstep.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, he's a cool dude. But Eric Dane, a good guy, kind of like James Vanderbeek, family guy, good guy, had kids, died way too young. Very, very sad stuff. Have you ever seen Teen Monster with Ryan Reynolds from 2000? I have not. John?
No.
Yeah, never even heard of it.
Do not know of it. I'm sorry.
Let's see. What horror movies were Scary Movie 6 make fun of? Probably a lot, but
anything
I
that's
know.
new. Yeah.
Mario, what's up, Mario? Hey guys, I saw Sleepaway Camp. I don't like it. That a freaky movie ending sick. Well, that's the end. There's the twist, sir. That is it. The ending is the big twist. Suddenly Susan David Strickland is what I meant. I'm missing.
So wait, so Suddenly Susan was a TV show.
Oh, Carolina City star Strickland was the one who hung himself. Oh, the one who hung himself in that hotel. So Suddenly Susan star David. That's right. David Strickland is the guy who hung himself in that hotel room out there in Vegas. So do you know?
Or was he hung in Vegas? Like he had like a large penis.
Like I was just gonna say, are you talking like he had a large penis, or he was
maybe he hung himself by his large penis because he was hung.
Hung as in got too close to the Clinton family, or hung like had a large.
Oh,
what in the butt?
What in the butt? What?
I said what in the butt? What? I said what in the butt? You want to?
Oh, look, we could do it
in the butt. You want to do it in the butt? In the butt?
In the butt, butt.
Let's do it in the butt. Okay. Tier list maker John, I like that you found this, and we need a intro for. We don't have an intro for your tier list, man. I feel like we need something. Oh, here we go.
Nothing like it.
That's true.
There's nothing like your tier list.
Well, you create the tier list, so it's S.
You have to do it. I can't type anything on there. You have to do all the work.
Oh no, I'm saying you have to create it.
Okay.
You as in you, whoever's creating the tier list, you have to make it. So S is like stupendous, supreme. It's the highest of the high, and then A is A, B is B, C is C, D, and then F is the lowest. So what it is, so then if I bring it down, these are all the movies.
Oh, and then we grab them and move them up to where we think like each franchise.
Right. So we're not talking about the movie, and it is out of a whole. So the Halloween franchise, Tremors franchise, the Conjuring franchise, Friday the 13th franchise, not just one film, Prom Night franchise. But it's okay if you don't, like, if you haven't seen any of the Prom Night movies, maybe just one, that's fine. Then
Yeah.
you can do that, and then we will take it. And
Move it
now
up
the only
there.
problem is we can shift things around here, but we can't bring what's here back down to here. It has to be deleted from here, and then I have to take it back from the computer. For some reason, it won't allow me to put it back into here.
So we can't do like 2 Halloweens because you have one and then I have one.
No,
or we're just kind of agreeing where we think they should be, or
no, like if we say no, Halloween's a D. Yeah, okay. Then we go, no, maybe it's a C. We can move it to C. But then if we go, no, let's do Halloween at the end. That one's difficult. We can't bring it back into here. You have to delete it, and then I need to bring it from my computer back into this area.
Okay. Well, I think let's run through them. Let's see if we can agree on these franchises and make our list. You want to do that?
Yeah. So these, and what it does is that it does allow you can download it. So then once this whole thing is filled, you can download it to keep it as a record. And then you can clear it and then just put in a totally different thing.
Now, did you have to go find all these posters and upload them?
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
There was a list, the 50 best, like horror movies ever made. And so I did grab a lot of those, but then I added prominent. Because, excuse me, they had in there like Aliens or Alien. I don't think the Alien franchise is horror. I think it's science fiction.
Well, the first Alien is like horror sci-fi, but then beyond that, really, it's basically just sci-fi.
Yeah, like sci-fi action or sci-fi.
I would say if we were going to rank sci-fi franchises, I would put it there. Yeah.
Terminator was on there, so I removed that and added in something else. So, oh Jesus. So people can also join us in the chat too, because they could say if a franchise should be supreme, super, the greatest ever, or if it's an A rating, B rating, C, D, of course, and then F is just you failed. It's garbage.
Okay.
So and then if we disagree, we just have to find a medium.
Indie Phantom Sofa Cinema entered the stream to the world's largest penis.
Well, that's a good place to come in on. Sure.
Yeah. Sorry, you entered a well-hung environment, is what you did. Mason Gooding is in a new movie with Vanderbeek. The trailer just dropped. He must have had it filmed already before he got sick. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for that, Mr. Bones, or if you see it, let us know your thoughts. And Antonis said, I sent you a message on Instagram. Antonis, I will try and get to that. Thank you for the super. You've done 2 super chats. Now, so I don't want to ignore you. I haven't been on Instagram in a while. Let me see if I can find your message here real fast. Am I ever going to go live on Wednesday like I was talking about doing? I want to. It may change to Thursday or something, but I want to do a second live stream a week. I've just been kind of busy lately. This week is my daughter's birthday. There's been like a lot of things going on, but I want to do a second live stream a week. I enjoy them, Antonis, but and I apologize I haven't got to do more of them yet. But we did. We did the one with Cinesoccer a while back, where we were drinking and stuff. That was fun. But we'll see, Antonis. I'm trying, but I have not had the time to do it yet. No worries. Take your time. Well, thank you, Antonis. Appreciate that. And thank you for the support. All right, John, let's dive in to this. Maybe I'll throw on some tunes in the background while we do this.
Okay.
That's not lighting in the background. Let's see.
I hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, did the music jack it all up? Probably.
Maybe
did.
like really low.
Okay. So are we going to start with Halloween and just kind of go across?
Yeah. So remember, this is as a whole. So we're talking the original. We're also talking about part 3. We're talking about
the entire franchise.
Yeah, your Michael Myers fighting rap guys. All
Blumhouse and Blumhouse.
Rob Zombie, all of that. Halloween H2O, Halloween Ends, all of that.
So the greatest franchise of all time
this go on here
would be, so you have Stupendous,
and then look at it like a report card: A+, B+, C, D, or an F. You fail.
Okay, but S is just above A. That's like an A+.
Yeah, it's like beyond. You did beyond great.
Okay, so then I would give Halloween an A as a whole franchise.
So that's with 666. That's with
not S, because S would be like greatest ever. But I would probably go A. And I wish we could do 2 because I feel like we're going to disagree on some of these.
So
I know we're going to disagree on some of these.
So so Halloween. So we're looking at 1 is great.
What would you give Halloween? Or are you? I'm sorry. Was that what you were about to figure out right there?
I think I will go with an A, but I think it could be a B because the bad ones kind of knock the good ones down.
Yeah, but so Halloween 1 and 2 and 3, and which one do we hate? 5.
5 is bad.
4, 6, H2O, Rob Zombies. There's enough that are good, but Halloween Ends I hate, and 5 I hate, and then is a Resurrection the one with the music, like
Busta
DJ
Rhymes
guy, Busta Rhymes? Yeah, that one is trash. So I have 3 that are complete trash, but as a franchise, the 1, 2, 4, 3 is such an outlier, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Rob Zombie's Halloween, I could watch those any day of the week. So I think those are strong enough that I still give it an A, even though it has bad stuff with it, and the bad ones are the reason it doesn't get an S.
Okay, and we got like let's see. So we got A in the chat. We got another A in the chat. Okay, so it's gonna stay as A.
Okay, A.
Okay, that's good. So so we got A. We can agree that Halloween is an A. Now the next one would be Tremors. So all Tremors. That's the movies, the TV show.
I think we're gonna disagree on this one.
Have you seen all the Tremors movies?
Not all of them, no, but because I just don't care to.
Okay.
So I would give it a D because I don't give a fuck about any of them. The first one I didn't find it interesting, and I don't care to watch, even though I own them.
Why the fuck did I get out?
Oh, you switch tabs. I want to hide your tabs until you get it back.
There we go.
Okay. But I don't care about them all at all. I know there's a big following of the franchise. For me personally, I'm in a D, but I'm willing to hear your argument that it should be a better score.
So I think 1 is excellent. I think 2 is really good. 3 is okay. 4 is a prequel. It's okay. The TV show was a disappointment. I don't think it's a D, but I do think there's more bad than good. So I would go C. Are you willing to go up to a C?
I will see your C.
Okay, because I could go for like
C,
the first 2 are automatically B's.
C to shining C.
Okay, so let's do.
Sean says B. Wicked Network says C minus. Antonis says C. Indie Phantom says C. So so I think we're all in agreement. C. I think we can live with that.
Okay. Our next one then is the Conjuring series.
That's a fucking S. That's top notch.
Now, this is just Conjuring. We're not talking about any of the spin-offs. Just Conjuring.
Oh, you have the Nun listed separately?
I don't know if that one's in here. Do you want to include all the spin-offs?
Well, to me, the Conjuring, the Nun, and what am I forgetting?
But there's like La Llorona.
La Llorona. Ooh, La Llorona. Fuck La Llorona.
Okay, so we could say it's all together. Everything is in the Conjuring universe is in this one box.
Yeah. I love the Conjuring movies. Okay. That is absolutely one of my favorite franchises.
So I'm going to start with,
let's see.
Sorry, I got to put
Conjuring franchise in order. Conjuring universe, that's what we need. With Annabelle movies. I don't care, man. I know they're not widely regarded as being great. I like one of the Annabelle, I think maybe Annabelle Creation people really like. But the Conjuring, Annabelle, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, Annabelle Comes Home, Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It, The Nun 2 is phenomenal, and Last Rites I loved. So it's funny on this, they just completely ignored the Curse of La Llorona on here. That is
which sucks. I like that one.
I hate that. That is to me the eyesore, the sore thumb of this franchise. I think because there is not a movie on this list that I think is bad. I cannot say any one movie is bad.
I did not like the Devil Made Me Do It. I did not like Last Rites. Curse might be the weaker one.
You didn't like them, but were they terrible movies? Do you think they were bad movies?
I fell asleep in Last Rites, and that was in the theater. I dozed off 3 times.
Well, you doze off here on our live stream, and you hate boobs, so I don't know, John.
Well, it's because you're boring, dude.
It was nice having John hang with us for a while.
Well, what is it? So it's Annabelle is part of it, and I don't think like the first Annabelle is boring.
The first Conjuring is perfect, says Jeff. Annabelle is also part of it. I love Annabelle. I don't mind. See, like with Last Rites and with slower films, it to me, like you look at old Hammer films or old horror films, they are slow. You're building up a story. You're working towards something. It's not just, blood splattering. They're not slashers. They're ghost stories. I love
it. It can still be entertaining. I mean, it could still move at a good pace.
Yeah. I like them all. For me personally, you would have to give me something else big time for me to lower it from an S for me. That is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Like you said, we can move them later. Maybe there's something we have to debate on to kind of argue later on when we get to it. But for me, Conjuring Last Rites, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Nun 2, I give it a 4 out of 5. Devil Made Me Do It, 4 out of 5. The Nun, I give it like a 4 out of 5. I know a lot of people are more like a 3 or whatever. The Conjuring 1 and 2, I give those both like, maybe The Conjuring, I might even give a 5. But The Conjuring 2, I'd give like a 4 out of 5. I mean, there's not any other franchises I give movies those highest scores that with that many films involved.
So I'm going to give you S because there is one coming up that I think is S, but you may not.
I probably won't.
So, okay.
I think I know what you're...
So for right now, we're going to keep the Conjuring franchise or universe as an S.
Well, Dollar Tree says B, and Mario says C. Indy could not put the Conjuring above Halloween franchise. Oh, for me, it's clearly above Halloween.
See, and so I have the Wikipedia up here, and Okay, Conjuring I thought was good. Annabelle I thought was boring. Conjuring 2 I thought was better than Conjuring. Annabelle Creation, not bad. The Nun was fine. It was okay. Annabelle Comes Home, that was fine. Devil Made Me Do It was horrible. The Nun 2 was good. And Last Rites was boring. It was just boring. So that's why I can't
see. This is why it would be fun if we had different, like you could do my list, your list. If there was 2 that we could do, that would be cool. We'll have to, if you can maybe play with it a little bit this week. I'm not talking about the list maker, not your wiener. And we'll see if we can
Lalo
do
Rona's just
2.
missing from here, isn't it? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but that's okay. I disregard it from the franchise as well.
I do not. Okay.
Yeah.
So for now we'll leave it at S,
Okay.
even though I think it could go
Maybe
to
we'll
A.
debate. Maybe we'll debate and we'll see something later that we have to argue over.
Okay. All right. So the next one, Friday the 13th. I'm going to start it here so it's easy enough for me to move.
Okay. So Friday the 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 are great. 5 is and then beyond 7 are But it is like, it is the granddaddy of all slasher films. It's definitely an A for me, but it may be an S. Friday the 13th, man. I mean, it's at least an A, maybe an S. Where are you at with it?
I would say A, because I think it has the same problem as the Halloween movies, where a few are good, then a couple are bad, and then it's because we get like, I don't know, like Jason Goes to Hell, where Jason's not even in the movie. I did enjoy it because it's different, but then it's.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
so I think it's an A.
Jason Takes Manhattan. I know you don't, but I understand the hate for that movie. But Jason Goes to Hell is not good. What's the one in? Is that the one where he's in space? What's the one in?
Space is X. Is Jason X?
That's not good. He looks kind of cool, but they're not great. But you know what? I could watch them all. I could watch them all.
I could watch them all, really, except for Manhattan. It's so long. It's 100 minutes.
So it's easily an A, but I'm on the fence if it's an S, because it is just the granddaddy of slasher. Like 1 and 2 and like 6 and 7 are so, and 4 are so good. Like kind of like Halloween, that they pull the rest of the franchise up. But Halloween has stinkers in it that like Friday the 13th doesn't. The Halloween stinkers are clearly worse.
5 is horrible. If I never watch that film again, I'd be happy.
Yeah. But it's not as bad as, some of the Halloween trash. So that's where putting it on the same level as Halloween, it's definitely there. Let's see what the viewers are saying. Dollar Tree says S. So I think I'm with you, Dollar Tree. Indy says A, no question. Mario says B. Oi. Sexy Sumo says, can they please stop making Scream movies? They stink. The first was okay, but they got it. Oh, wow. Sumo.
You have the right to your opinion, even though I disagree with your opinion.
This is, it's funny. Maybe we need to ask Miranda if we can use her name for the S&M Miranda rights, because that's what it sounds like every time you start saying that. You're entitled to your opinion. You can keep your opinion.
I should just have it on a card and just repeat the same thing.
If you choose not to speak your opinion, one will be chosen for you.
Yeah. And it will be mine.
Sumo.
So
yeah. Oh, Sumo, me and Master Chaos and Web Movie 1, and we love the Scream franchise. Man, I'm surprised. I didn't know you had that much hate for it, Sumo. Stacy's back. The first Friday the 13th, I hate. The one where he goes into people's bodies. Oh, that's
Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah.
Jason Goes to Hell. I'm with you. I don't like that one. I do like the first one. And I love New York and part 2. Well, so part 2 is great because that's our real first Jason Voorhees, and the New York one I like too. John doesn't, but I'm with you, Stacey.
No, it should have been divided into 2 movies. And first of all, they're that's why it's called Camp Crystal Lake. It's not an ocean. You can't get out of the lake into the ocean.
But their lake had a waterway, had a river. It has an inlet.
It never has. Never. Unless there was an earthquake and it created one. So, all right. So
could happen.
Okay.
Because Indy says S is acceptable. It's most people's favorite horror series. That is a good argument for it.
Okay. So if we're leaving this here with a question maybe of later, I want to then move this to here with a question of later.
Okay. Fair. Okay. I will swap those two right there.
Okay.
I will agree on those right there. Okay.
Okay. Now the next one is the Prom Night series.
Okay. So I can only tell you I've only ever seen the first Prom Night. I honestly had no idea there was more. And the original Prom Night is a great movie. So I can't speak on the rest of the franchise, but based on if it was just the original Prom Night, I would give it an A. But I don't know anything about the rest of the franchise, so I'll have to defer to your opinion, John.
Okay, and then we'll also check the chat for Prom Night. So first Prom Night is awesome. There is Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2. There is a Prom Night 3. There is a Prom Night 4, which follow Prom Night 2. They don't follow the original. And then there is a remake. So because Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2 is entertaining, even though it really has nothing to do with the first movie, because it was a different film. They just retitled it. 2, 3, and 4 follow 2, and the remake barely has anything to do with the first film at all. So the first one is the best one, but the other films bring it down. So I'm going to have to say C.
Okay. Yeah, if the first one is great and the rest of the franchise is then C is a fair score because we're talking about the franchise, not one film.
Right.
So you own none of the Scream movies? Wow, sir. Wow.
That is
yeah, like you said, it's all good. We all have our own likes and dislikes. Even if John Ward agrees or disagrees with them, you're entitled to your likes and dislikes.
Yes. And Prom Night does kind of follow Tremors. Like the first Tremors is great. The second Tremors is really good. 3, 4 is the prequel, and then the TV show could have been something. So the 2 last ones and the TV show bring the first 2 down, so it has to be a C.
Okay.
Same idea.
Jeff saw the first Friday the 13th in theater. It was a great experience. Oh, I bet. So
the next one,
the only Prom Night Stacy saw was the remake and OG Prom Night 2. Not a fan. Okay. Sean says D. I've seen Prom Night 1 and 2 remake. Oh, and the remake, a B for Indy. Okay. Antona says a D and Jeff says a C. So Jeff says Mary Lou's good. So I think a C all in all is a good fair score.
Okay. Now we have the Blair Witch series.
Ooh. Okay. I don't know how most people feel about these movies, but when the first one came out in theaters, it was an event. It was big. People went ape shit over this movie. I love the first one and the third one. And the second one is okay. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not on the level of 1 and 3. That's a tough one. I feel like that franchise, because and now here too, you only have 3. And maybe that's a good thing because beyond that, it could have been bad. But I feel like there's not a big enough draw to go like, well, part 4 or 5 or the show or this or that, you know, whatever. So if you're just looking at 1, 2, and 3, it's great. But as a franchise, there's not much there. That's a small apple to bite off of. But 1 and 3, 1 I give like an A. 3 I would give like a B. And 2 I'm probably going to give it a D, even though it's a watchable movie for me. So I think I would give that franchise a B. I think I would give it a B.
So I was all about the first movie. I saw it like 5 times in the theater. I owned the soundtrack. I owned the dossier. I was all about the Blair Witch Project. I mean, I watched all the documentaries. Blair Witch 2, I did not like until this is when Sci-Fi Channel was still like SCI-FI. And you had to pay for it to watch it. There is a documentary on there that says Book of Shadows is a docudrama based off of a real story, and what you're watching are actors portraying the people that actually did the crime. So that's why it looks the way that it is. So once I found that out and then rewatched part 2, I'm like, okay, these are meant to be Hollywood actors. They're playing other people. And so I like it a lot more. 3 I really enjoyed. I like the time travel stuff. So I could see this being and I like all the documentaries on them. There's like 5 of them. So I would say B.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that what you gave it, B?
Yes, a B. Yeah.
Okay.
Sumo says, still love you guys though. No homo. Sumo, love you
No
too,
homo.
brother. You know that we will always be able to disagree or agree on stuff. 99% of the time, Sumo and I are pretty much in agreement, I think. Aside from, is it what is that movie? Not The Last Samurai, The Last Ninja, what is that movie where it's the black guy, he's doing Kung Fu and it's the last something? What is that movie? The Last Ninja, The Last something, where I know Sumo.
Oh, The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon, yes. I'm not a fan. So there you go. Now we're even. We'll trade Scream for The Last Dragon.
So, okay. All right. There we go.
It's easy to forget just how fresh and original some of the older films really were and made an impact. Agree, Jeff. Agree with that. A Blair Witch sucked ass. Wow. Antonis gave it a B. Sean gave it an A. Stacy says, hell no, the end scared me too much. I hated it. But in media class, we did a parody. Nice. Oh, how cool is that? That's fun. The first one was great. Second one didn't thrill me. Yeah, the second one. But the way, after what John is saying about it, that is kind of why I feel like the second one deserves a little bit more credit than most people.
It deserves if I believe you could find all these documentaries on YouTube. I think that they're all available. So if you can find I think it's just called Book of Shadows. Watch that and then watch part 2, and it becomes a lot better.
Okay. Confessed to not being a Blair Witch fan, and I saw the first in theaters. Have seen them all, but a C for you, and that's fair. You're entitled. Jeff says an F. Wow.
Oh wow.
Wicked Network gives it a B. Wow. Didn't know there was 3. Yeah. So there's a steel book that has 1 and 3 and not 2. So I had to buy 2 separately. It's interesting.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they count 2, which is unfortunate. Yeah. So. But if they were to make a 4th, I would hope that they would do all of them. That they would include all stories together. Yeah. So,
okay. What do we got
next? So our next one is the Puppet Master series, the Charles Band Puppet Master series.
It's a D. I don't even need to talk about them all. I haven't seen most of them. I just don't care. They're low budget indie flicks that are, people are fans of the goofy, cheesy puppets. Stuff like, Full Moon and Trauma. It's just, most of that is just cheesy. I don't enjoy that type of stuff. And it's a notch above like the real micro budget garbage. I'm not a fan at all. I would say a D.
Okay. Let's see. Puppets gets a C. I would go with C myself. Yeah.
I mean, so there's a lot in that franchise. I mean,
There's like
with Puppet
10 of
Master, are
them.
we talking about all of like the
The-
spin-off of the different?
The entire series, everything that is Puppet Master related.
Yeah, I don't. But I understand. So, Chucky, you're gonna want to give it an S, and I'm probably gonna want to give it like a D. So, I get it. People have different tastes in things, but so I understand. There's a lot of love for it, so I'm okay with giving it a C if you want to give it a C, even though I'm probably at a D.
Okay, so we'll go C with this one here. I think it's the same thing with these. There's some that are good. There are some that are bad. It's a mixed bag, especially since there's so many of them. Okay, so then the next one. Here we go. Scream.
Scream is a S for me. So I mean, you can't. Every franchise, every good franchise has the turd. Every good franchise has a film that's not perfect. But Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, I could watch all day, any day. 5 is a very big challenge for me, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 are that good to me that it's clearly an S. I'm glad you.
I absolutely agree. What do our buddies say?
Jonas says S. Mario says S. Wicked, are you saying B? I like Scream 2 is the best, but not my fave. I say a C. Wow, Stacey, okay. Wicked Network, S means superior. It's like it's the best. It's best of the best. So, and then after that, it's like a report card: A, B, C, D, F. Yeah, no, it's clearly Scream is one of my favorite franchises. It's right there with The Conjuring for me. A or B from Metal Greg. And Stacy says yes, S is the best. Sumo says yikes. Yeah, no, Sumo. I think Master Chaos would also give it an S. But yeah, I love it. Indie Phantom Sofa Cinema says I agree. S for Scream. 5 is the only one I don't like. I'm right there with you. I'm right there.
Seems to be
That's
the consensus. So yeah.
Looking at Halloween on second tier is messing with my head just due to the significance of the first film. No, you're right. You are right. But when we look at what does Halloween have? 11 films or something like that. We just 13 if you count Rob Zombies. There's just so much to kind of bring it down a notch.
Yeah, you have to look at it like if you're in school and you have 3 A papers but 5 Fs, you're not getting an A.
Yeah.
It's just,
and that's it. This is not the test on the final or the best film in the franchise. This is the entire body of work. So
yeah. So okay. So now the
4 and 5 are my favorite Halloweens. Those are good with young Danielle. Good stuff right there.
Okay, so now the next one we have the Descent films. There's 2 of these.
I have only seen the first one. I haven't got around to the second one yet. I really enjoyed the first one, but it's not on the level of Halloween or Friday. And like Blair Witch, it's not on the level of the first Blair Witch, but it's better than Blair Witch 2. And maybe it's on par with 3. So I based on what I've only seen of The Descent, not seeing the second one, I would give The Descent a B.
Okay. So I've seen Descent 1 and 2. The first one is really good. It's Neil Marshall, who also did Dog Soldiers, and he did some other films that I think are excellent. The thing with Descent, it matters what ending you watch, which leads to part 2. Part 2 is just aliens. If you go with the American ending where she gets out of the underground tunnels and she's not killed by the monsters, then it goes into part 2 where they just take her right back and it's aliens. Part 1
just spoiled it for me right there. Thank you, sir.
Well, I didn't tell you the ending of 2,
but you told me it's aliens.
It's just aliens. That's all it is.
Okay.
So I am once again, because I have to go off both films, so the second film brings the first film down. What did you say for the first film?
The first film I gave a B. I mean, because if S is the top, then A, then B. I would give it a B. I think it's better than Tremors or any of the Puppet Master stuff.
I'll go with B, because the first one is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't even, as long as you stick with that really dark ending, you're good. You don't have to watch the second one. Let's see. Descent is a decent movie.
Descent is a movie. Yes, it is a movie. You guys convinced me to give Scream a chance. Jeff, I would. I enjoy it. And I mean, if especially if you're thinking about going to see, and I don't think Jeff is a big movie goer to see, theater goer, but I think it's good. I think it's worth the watch. And y'all have valid points about Halloween. I was 13 when I saw it in the theater. One of the truly great movie experiences. No, the original Halloween, you can argue that is. I will entertain an argument that the original Halloween is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, horror movie of all time. I will entertain the argument. I'm not saying it is, but it is in the argument that it's the greatest horror movie of all time. But there are a lot of turds in that franchise. So
yeah. Yep. Okay. Next one on here is the Purge series. So we're talking movies and TV.
So John, you have skewed my score for this franchise by recently getting me to attempt to rewatch the franchise, or the first one with you. I would have given The Purge an A, but when I went to rewatch the original Purge a couple weeks ago, I turned it off. I could not stand it. And so my view of the first Purge movie, which I know this,
so it goes up here then.
At least the second, like 2, 3, 4, 5 are different, but man, no, the Purge is going to be a B. As a franchise is going to be a B. The first movie alone is like a D.
So we're going to have to meet on, because I love all of them, including the TV show. I even like them more now since Jonathan and I have been reviewing them. So if you're going B, I would then take it from S, which I think it is.
Wow.
I would take it down to here.
I don't even think it's in the conversation of S.
So if we compromise, A.
Then that has to be my counter to Scream, or to The Conjuring, because
you can leave Conjuring.
There's no way I would give the Conjuring films an A or an S. There's no way for me. I would give the franchise a B, because 2, 3, 4, and 5 are solid watchable movies. They all have flaws, but I feel like I could watch 2, 3, 4, 5, but 1 is such a pile of dog shit. So,
I don't understand that at all, but that's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely at a B, but I'll give you an A, but I don't know that anybody else is going to be with you. Purge has some good ones, maybe a C+, says Jeff. Wicked Network says C. Stacy says D. And anybody else want to chime in on the Purge franchise? The first one was good because it was a cool concept, but then they just bled the franchise after that. See, and Sumo, I'm like, the concept was cool, but the problem is that kid, if that kid would have just not opened the damn door, we wouldn't have had a movie. And I hated that kid, and it pissed me off.
But
as a parent, I know damn well if I told my kids don't open that fucking door, they wouldn't open that door. I would have put the fear of God in my kids. But if I had a little brat like that didn't listen to me and open the door, I would put the brat outside with the guy that he let in.
Because as frustrating as it is at the beginning of the movie that the kid opened the door and let the homeless guy in so he wouldn't be killed, if the kid did not do that, because the dad dies, he gets killed, but then there's the mom, the son, and the daughter, they would have been killed by the neighbors. So by him letting the homeless guy into the house and the homeless guy appreciating that, he hid and then was able to come back and save the family. So if the kid never opened the door, the neighbors would have come in and killed the family.
I think if they didn't open the door, they could have all gone into their little hiding room and they could have survived the night. They could have stayed in one room in the house and they could have survived the night as a family if the kid didn't open the damn door. I don't think we even have a movie if the kid doesn't open the damn door. But anyways, let's see. Magnetic Cone says D. Metal Greg says B. Jeff remembers hating that kid's guts. Yep. More like a border between B or C from Metal Greg. So, and that's where, like, for me, I'm as a franchise C, and I'm willing to go B, but I'm like more as a franchise. I'm more like a C. But if that's what it takes, then there's no more argument about my Conjuring franchise being an S if we are putting
it is
Purge
solid.
at an A.
It is solid.
I with the Purge, I really so okay, there it is. All right.
Okay. And
let's talk about something else so I can move on from that.
I've already written Trump to see if we can have the Purge happen every March 21st. So
yeah, that would be interesting, but thank you for taking the initiative to write, Mr. Trumpy Trump.
Sure. All right. Next, sleepaway camp movies.
Here's the thing. I can't give Sleepaway a lower score than the Puppet Masters, but Sleepaway franchise should be like a D. The first one's fun, but I've seen it once. I do not need to ever see it again.
We can move stuff around. I mean, there are so many of Puppet Master, and not all of them are good. We could move that to a D.
Yeah, I mean, but if Puppet Master is going to be a C, we at least have to put Sleepaway as a C.
So I'm going to move this to D.
Okay, and then put Sleepaway as a D also.
Yeah, because
there's nothing good after the first one.
Well, in the first one, it's only really known for the chick with the dick. So,
but it's a solid slasher film. The first one, I mean, it's right. Okay.
Then the two after that were made back to back, and they're comedies. Then there's the third one, Return to Sleepaway Camp, which was not very good. And then there's that weird Sleepaway Camp for the Survivor thing that Ferguson worked on, and so
that doesn't. If Ferguson worked on it, it's low budget bullshit that doesn't count, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that would be like us putting Camp Blood on this list. That's not a real franchise. They lived in a fortress, and that kid ruined it 100%. Sumo, 100%.
I would agree with that. I don't think the kid should have done it, but if you go by the story, the homeless guy did save the family. So.
Metallica Live Shit Binge and Purge rank A. Metal Guy, I don't know what you mean by that, but Metallica Live, as long as Lars remembers how to drum, I could get down with some live Metallica. But the Purge for me, oof. So with Sleepaway, Antonis is at a D, Wicked Network C-. Sleepaway Camp D. Stacy says B. I love Sleepaway. The third one sucked. I love the second and fourth. Okay. Love Sleepaway Camp, but I don't think it can go above a B. And that's just the first movie, right? So Metal Greg says C. Sean says B. I am the rare fan of Return to Sleepaway Camp. Okay. Great dialogue in the first one. Are we?
I think that's Purge.
Oh, okay.
I think.
But wondering where Angela Baker is in the fourth one. What makes it good goes with the first one. Yeah.
Except in the fourth one, that Return to Sleepaway Camp, you can tell it's her. She's supposed to be the sheriff, and it's obviously her. Like, are we supposed to know it's her, but nobody else does? It's very obvious that it's her.
Yeah.
So there's no surprise.
I don't know. I love the Sea to Shining Sea song version in the Purge franchise. Oh yeah.
There's the thing that's
That
at the
is-
beginning for the founding fathers. So
Yeah.
So what are we going to say with Sleepaway Camp then?
It's got to be a D. As a franchise, it's got to be a D. If it was only the first film, I would give it like a C, but I don't know that anything else is on the level of the first one. So I'm personally at a D. If you want to move it to a C, I won't argue with you with it, but okay.
I think D is fine. So, okay. So after that, there we go. So if Conjuring is an S.
So here's the thing: are there the Insidious movies? So we have Insidious in chronological order would be chapter 3, then Insidious Last Key, Insidious, then Insidious chapter 2, Insidious Red Door. So we don't have like real spin-offs.
No, because the spin-offs are kind of within the movies somewhat.
Yeah.
So kind of like your count, I'm more of an Insidious fan, so I would say it goes here. But you and the people in the chat might think something different. So for right now, it's here to
the Insidious franchise, because all of the movies I think are enjoyable. But only the original Insidious, like the first one to me, is top notch. I mean, but no, Red Door is pretty damn good too. It's definitely an A, at least an A. Are you going to argue for it being an S?
No.
You're going to say it's an A?
I will say it's an A.
I am fine with that, because you have 5 movies, and I could rewatch any one of them. There's not one that I'm going to go, fuck that movie, I won't rewatch it. Now we do have a problem with the young what's her name? Hang on a second. Lynn Shay, Elise. When we have the young Elise with the voiceover stuff using Lynn Shay's voice with the young girl was terrible. But it was still a decent movie. That voiceover was horrid.
It wasn't good, but I liked that they did it.
Yeah, I've never seen that done before, where we needed a voice to match. I would have rather we just use that younger actress's voice, and I thought that was terrible. I think that is the worst film in the franchise. But still, I am a solid A with that franchise. Let's see if we okay. Insidious are not great. D easily. Wow. Jeff says B. Antona says A. Mario says B. Sean says C. So they're entitled to their opinions. However, we disagree. They are entitled to their opinion.
That is correct.
But we do not have to agree. So, yeah, for me, I'm with you, John. I'm an A.
Okay.
I like it. I don't like it as much as Conjuring.
Okay. And I enjoy it more than The Conjuring, but I get that The Conjuring is the one that started all this stuff. So but I do love this series.
I love that it's all Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, that is great.
I very much enjoy him in a ghost story environment.
Yeah. Okay, next one is It. So this is all the It's. So it can be...
Okay, now we're talking the original It, and then It 1 and It 2, and then
the TV series.
Is that it? The 3 movies in the TV show? Is that all we...
Yeah, so like the Tim Curry It 2-parter, the 2-parter that came out in the theater, And then
Star
Welcome
Trek.
to Derry. Yeah.
That's a pretty fucking good franchise right there. But the thing is, man, I love the show. The show is an S. The movies, I'm at B's with the movies. So, man.
Well, they have the same problem. Part 1 is good because that's with the kids, and then part 2 is with the adults, and it's not as good. But the TV show evened it out.
Oh, the TV show, yeah. I think I'm okay with an A with that. I think going to a B would be a disrespect to it. I think that franchise has to be an A.
Okay, fair enough.
So let's see. Sexy Sumo says it's an A. Let's see. Stacy, are you talking about it? Giving it a C. Indie Phantom says it's an A. Metal Greg, a strong B. 1990 all the way, and that's where, man, I do. Tim Curry is a god. Come on now. The remake is a B. The TV show pushes it to an A. And Sean says Pumpkinhead.
Okay.
So I do think it's an A. Maybe we can check in with Pumpy and see what he says. I think he's in agreement that's an A. I think he shook his head yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it's an A. Next one would be The Return of the Living Dead.
Ooh.
Not George Romero.
Okay.
This is Return
We're
of the
not
Dead.
talking Romero's, because Romero's films have to be one franchise.
They are.
Right?
And it is in this list, I believe. So this is Return of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead 2, Return of the Living Dead 3, then Return of the Living Dead 4 and 5.
Ooh. I need to. There's so many of the Living Deads. I need to. Oh man. Oh, that first one is so fucking good. The Return of the Living Dead is phenomenal. That movie's an A. Part 2, part 3, and so is that the Day of the Dead? No, that's Romero.
No, they're all just Return of the Living Dead 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are no spin-offs. There are no. They are doing a remake, but it hasn't come out yet.
So I have not seen all of them. I've only seen that. I remember that first one. The first one is great. It's an A. So if I'm judging just the first one, I'm going to give it an A. But I mean, well, up against that franchise, it's really a B. But I have to, digress here. Where are you at with it, John?
I think the first one is excellent. Second one's okay. The third one is more like Reanimator. 4 and 5 were made back to back, and I was not really a fan of those. So it would almost go into the older film or the newer films kind of bring down the first film. So I would almost give it a C. Wow.
As a franchise, a C. Huh?
As a franchise, yeah.
And Jeff says the first one is an S for him. Go C overall. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff on this one. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that first one is so damn good. And as Sumo says, overall C sounds right. Okay. All right. So there you go. Let's give it a C. But man, how about one of the most iconic scenes in horror movie history is that Linnea Quigley, like the car scene with her like getting naked and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like iconic. So, but yeah, the rest of the franchise. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I still need it. There are so many movies I still need to get with, but okay. There you go. I think that's fair.
Now,
although it is tough to look at Return of the Living Dead being lower than The Descent. but I guess it's the whole body of work. The whole body of work. Where do we feel? Do we change The Descent? Are you still comfortable with it being where it is based on what else we're seeing right now? I'm comfortable with it there still. It's just weird to look at it above
the first one is definitely an A.
Okay.
The second one brings it down to a B.
Okay. All right. So so fair. So there's our one of our surprises of the evening. Okay.
So yeah, so far no Fs.
Okay.
So far doing okay. All right.
Puppet Master.
Well, but it's hit and miss, and it is pretty. It is a pretty well known.
Yeah. No, I know. Me.
All right.
I get it. Yeah.
Paranormal Activity.
Mm.
Remember, as a whole, every single one.
I know. Then that's where we have 7 of them now, and maybe the 8th is on the way. Man, 1, 2, and 3 are fucking good. 4, we go off the rails. 5, I think I kind of liked. 6 and 7 are hit or miss. I think that franchise is a B. It's a strong B, but I think it's a B. I can't put Paranormal with Friday and Halloween or Insidious, but I think it's a solid B for me. So,
I would say A.
An A for the franchise.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Mr. Jami says D. Metal Greg says B. The movie is so boring. It's a D for me. The first one is intense. It's slow, but it's intense. C for Antonis. Paranormal Activity is a B. Mario says B. I am at a B for that. Are you going to tell me you think Insidious as a franchise is on the level with Halloween and Friday the 13th and The Purge?
This? I'm being fair. I think it goes up here.
No, I'm talking about I'm sorry, Paranormal Activity. Are you saying Paranormal Activity is on the same level with Insidious, with The Purge? Is Paranormal Activity on the same level as Halloween and Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think every film is solid. Yeah. But because of what you said and what people in the chat said, we will then move it to a B.
Okay. I do think there's 1, 2, and 3 are great. 4 pissed me off, and 5, 6, and 7 were okay. But it has a great trilogy. If they would have left it alone after that trilogy, it would definitely be an A.
I was very, very happy with all of them. So
okay.
So if we're happy with the B, then we'll go to the Poltergeist movies.
Ooh. Okay.
So
I have to be honest with the Poltergeist franchise. There's several movies in that franchise, and I've only seen 1 and 2. But 1 and 2, 1 is an S. 2, I'm at an A or a B, maybe a B plus. I don't know the rest of the franchise. I would give it an A, but I don't know the whole body of work.
So the first one is great. The second one is okay. I think the third one is better than part 2, and the remake is pretty bad.
Is that all of them? There's just 4?
Yeah.
I personally feel the Poltergeist is so iconic. I feel like that is the first Poltergeist movie is on the level of Halloween, Friday the 13th, Insidious, It. I just don't know about the rest of the franchise. I'm okay with you giving it a B. I'm okay with you giving it an A. Antona says B. Mario says D. The second one I don't like, but it's funny parts that make me want to like. 3 is my favorite, so B. Now, Stacy, were you talking about Poltergeist now, or was that about what were we talking about? Paranormal. Metal Greg says B. Jeff says B. Antona says B. Oh, and Fluffy reminds us Poltergeist had a TV show.
It doesn't count. It's just in the title. That's all it is.
Okay.
Like Friday the 13th, the series doesn't count.
Indie Phantom Sofa Cinema says B. Yeah, I'd be okay with the B. Where are you? What is your?
I would say B.
Okay, then let's go B with Poltergeist. Okay.
Once again, we can always change it.
Okay.
Okay, so now then,
Stacy says, "Hell no, I like Poltergeist. Poltergeist is great, right? It was on TV the other day, and I was like, oh, Coach." So I stopped and watched.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Oh, well, you know my Coach reference.
Yeah, the TV show Coach.
Yeah.
To the
It's a
dad.
great show. Funny show.
Okay, next one is the Omen franchise.
Ooh.
So this includes The Omen,
Yeah.
Damien Omen 2,
Yeah.
the Damien Omen 3, The Final Conflict,
Yeah.
Omen 4, The Awakening,
Yeah.
then the Omen remake, and the first Omen. There were TV things that never really took off or anything, so those don't count. Just movies here.
Such a good fucking franchise. The man. The Omen, Omen 2, and the Final Conflict. I'm easily saying that's an A. The Awakening, is The Awakening the one that's like out in the desert?
No, this is with a girl, like a little girl. It's a TV movie. I believe it's from the director of Halloween 5.
Yeah. Which is the one that's like?
I mean,
Was
The
it-
Exorcist begins out in the desert.
Maybe I'm confused. Yeah. Okay.
Part
Man.
3 is my favorite one, the one with Sam Neill.
Yeah. That's a damn good franchise. Even though
But going backwards, first Omen, awful. Omen remake, awful.
I know.
Damien or Omen 4, not very good. It's got a decent twist at the end, but not very good. So it's really just
I
the
have a
first three
hard
films.
for me personally, I could not put the Omen below the Purge. The Omen is better than the Purge. But the Purge is an A. I can't give the Omen an S. And I definitely can't. The Omen to me has to be an A. As a franchise, the first 3 are so good. But I would, based on, the remake and the worst Omen, I would want to bring it down to maybe like a B. But I can't. I can't put it below the Purge. The Omen has to be an A. It has to be an A. I think as a franchise. I love the Omen movies.
I would probably say C.
Go fuck your mother. You're just
because
going with C to get me to negotiate down to a B.
No, because of the first Omen, because of the remake, because of part 4, which is not great. The lead actress is awful. It's 1, 2, and 3, but then the other 3 bring it down.
Yeah.
So, but I can go. You're saying A?
For me, I can't, there's no way I could put the Purge above the Omen. Personally, I'm okay with the Omen being a B. Personally, it will hurt my soul to see the Purge sitting above the Omen. But let's refer to the viewers here. Antonis says C. Sean says D. Metal Greg, the first film is great and iconic, but did not see the sequels. Omen is a B. I really love the first and the recent one. Okay.
That's first Omen.
Stacy's never heard of it? Wow. Sean says all the movies are great. If you're going to give it a B, I'm okay with giving it a B.
Okay.
I'm okay with a B with it. I'm okay with everything on this list, but man, that fucking guy in the Purge looking at me is killing me.
The first 3 movies go here, but brings it down to here.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay.
So, okay. Next one Nightmare on Elm Street.
Everybody's gonna hate my fucking guts. It's a C. I don't give two fucks about that franchise.
I would say it's an A. It's right up there with Halloween and Friday the
Iconic
13th.
wise, I understand it and everything, but god damn those movies.
And it has less to hate.
I'm not gonna be mad at you if you give it an A, but I just that one and Chucky, man, those two franchises for me.
Oh, Chucky's an S. So
Stacy says Freddy's the best. Chucky's not a fucking S. It is not.
Chucky's an S. Chucky is
I already gave you. If you're gonna put Chucky as an S, you better fucking move that asshole in the middle of A down to B. If you're gonna give that an S.
in Invictus, in Invicti, it should have been an S, but I brought it down to an A. Insidious.
Oh, Insidious. Freddy's the best, says Stacy. Nightmare is an S. B overall for Freddy, but the first one is a genuine masterpiece. And Chucky's the greatest. I know everybody loves Chucky aside from me. The first is good. The rest are corny as hell. Agreed, Metal Greg. A. Nightmare on Elm Street is a B. Sure. Love it. So I'm okay with you giving Nightmare an A. I get the love for it, but for me personally, Nightmare on Elm Street is a C. I just couldn't give a fuck. Antona says S.
I tell you what.
Nightmare, I understand it being on the level of Halloween and Friday. I understand it being there.
I tell you what. I will move this here.
I am 100% good with this list right now. The way
we
that
keep
it
this
right
here.
Okay.
But if there's something else that comes up that I like that you don't like, then I got to figure, then you can let me put it where I want.
Okay. I can live with this list the way it is right now. 100%. I can live with that.
Okay. Now we have the Evil Dead series. So this includes The Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness,
Evil Dead,
Evil Dead Rise, and Ash vs. Evil Dead TV series 3 seasons.
Ooh. So I haven't seen all the Ash versus Evil Dead, but it was what I saw of that show was good. I think that franchise is a B.
Okay. Anybody in the chat? You want to?
Evil Dead, man. Evil Dead Rise, man. Yeah, goddamn, that movie pissed me off.
I know you hate that. I don't.
But the rest of the franchise is pretty fucking good.
So A.
I feel like I feel like Evil Dead's a B personally.
B?
As a whole, I think that franchise is a B. Evil Dead is rich, an A. Metal Greg says S or an A. I know everybody loves Evil Dead. I get it. Bruce Campbell, phenomenal. Evil Dead Rise. Bruce Campbell, S. Evil Dead Rise, F. F for that movie. So I can't personally, I can't go to an A. I'm not there. I know a lot of people love it, but is Evil Dead better than the first movie? I mean, what's it called? Army of Darkness.
But when you look at Army of Darkness, when you look at The Evil Dead, not saying it's as good as, but it had an impact like the first Halloween, or the first Friday the 13th, or the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, because it was like The Evil Dead was like pioneering horror comedy. It was very pioneering. I'm okay if you give it an A, but personally, I think the franchise is a B, especially because Evil Dead Rise is such dog shit. Let's see. Evil Dead Rise was bad. I hated it as well, Antonis. Evil Dead Rise is great. Mario liked it. Mr. Jami says B. Movie Odyssey, hated Evil Dead Rise also. Metal Greg says franchise is an S or an A. Jeff says a B. Indie Phantom says A. 100% B for Mr. Jami. An A for sure. So,
so I think
if you want to give it an A, I will be okay with that. I think I understand Evil Dead being better than Descent or Blair Witch.
I mean, Evil Dead is great. Evil Dead 2 is great. Army of Darkness it's I wouldn't say it's great, but it's very good. Ash vs. Evil Dead was good, even though they don't count Part 2. I'm sorry, no, even though they don't count Army of Darkness. And I did like Evil Dead Rise. Oh, and of course, there's the remake, Just Evil Dead, which I also thought was good.
Mo says Evil Dead is an A. Movie Odyssey says Evil Dead franchise is an A. I'm okay with it being an A.
I'm going to move it up to A. I think
okay.
so.
I think that's fair.
Okay. All right. Next one we got is the Psycho movies.
Ooh.
Now, we could stop this.
I didn't hate the remake.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay. I didn't hate it. It's not as good, obviously, as the originals, but.
So we're talking Psycho, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4, the beginning. There is Bates Motel TV show. There was a Bates Motel TV movie. I think that's about it as far as Psycho goes. So Psycho is a classic. Psycho 2, a lot of people like, a lot of people don't. I thought Psycho 3 was the best of all the sequels. Psycho 4 was okay.
Man, so this is the way I'm looking at Psycho right now is I'm going, it's an A. Is it an S?
I wouldn't go S. I would say the first one is an S, yes, but the other ones, 2 and 3 would be A.
Yeah.
4 would probably be a B. I've only watched a couple episodes of Bates Motel, and then Bud Cort did the Bates Motel TV movie that was supposed to be made into a series, so maybe we don't even count that one.
I think Psycho's an A. I do think it's an A. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just remember this guy being right here.
So, believe me, I'm looking at him going like, I mean, really?
Okay.
Psycho is a masterpiece. Psycho 2 and 3 are my faves. Psycho is a great series. A for me. Remake was shot except for 2 shots, I think. Yeah. I just like the shower scene and that's it. So D. No, and that's what was so great about the first one was that we did not need to see the knife going into her. We did not need to see nudity. We got everything we needed. It was a masterpiece. It was intense. That it is so good. And so that one pulls up so much of the rest of the franchise that even if it's a B or a C, it really, I think it's easily an A.
Okay, it's an A right now. So okay, it will.
And John, to your thought, as far as if you're ready, I'm good. If you want to keep going for a while, if you're getting tired or whatever and want to call it or something, then we can do more.
Yeah, because it's
whatever you want to do.
It's almost 10, and there's 50 of these. So
okay, well, why don't we go till 10 o'clock? We'll call it, and we'll do about 12 more minutes here, and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, and this can be saved, and then we could continue it next week.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. So then the next one, I don't know. This is an easy one for me. Final Destination.
Oh.
I'll tell you right now, I think it's A.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's a B. I feel like it's a B. I feel like Final Destination, the 2, 3, and 4 are like their scores would be B's. 2, 3, and 4 would be B. Maybe 4 is a C. 5 is like a D. And 1 I'll give an A. Bloodlines I'll give a B. But I don't know. I if you want to go A, The Purge has to fucking stay a B.
I think this definitely deserves an A.
Okay.
I'm
not there with you, but I'll swallow that pill. But I am definitely not there. Mario gives it an A. Like the first one and the new one, Movie Odyssey. But Final Destination is meh. Metal Greg says A or a B. Final Destination is a B for me, and that's more where I'm at, is a B. But Sean likes turtles. Fluffy likes turtles. I can
like
live
turtle
with that.
soup.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
Jesus Christ! No. I need to phone a friend for this one, and get the Fat Samurai Guy's input here. Children of the Corn. That's a D. For me, fuck that dumb franchise. Children of the Corn is terrible, and all of the sequels suck ass. Children of the Corn is so bad. I understand if you want to argue for a C, but to me it's a D. But it will not sit right with me if this fucking franchise is anywhere above a C.
So we have Children of the Corn, Children of the Corn 2, Children of the Corn 3, Children of the Corn 4, Children of the Corn 5, Children of the Corn 666, Children of the Corn Revelation, Children of the Corn Genesis, Children of the Corn Runaway, Children of the Corn Remake, and then Children of the Corn Remake again, short film Disciples of the Corn. So there are a lot of these movies. I love the Children of the Corn movies. I love them. I own every single one.
So Fat Samurai Guy and Lady Fat Blood did hate watch of the franchise, and they would message me like laughing hysterically at how bad they were suffering to get through those movies. This is a fucking terrible franchise, and the first one did not age well. It is so fucking boring.
So
I literally, for me, it's a D. It's clearly a D. If you want to push it to a C, okay, but no. You got fucking Final Destination, and you got fucking something else up there.
You got Insidious as an A.
You wanted.
You got Psycho as an
A. Psycho is an A.
Psycho
You're gonna fucking try and tell me
be a B.
The Purge movies are on par with Psycho?
It's on the same level with not the first film, but with the sequels.
No,
I say this is a C.
Okay, fine. All right, fine.
Definitely, I can watch almost any one of these every day. I cannot watch these every day. I cannot watch this every day, except for maybe 100%. The first one.
I can't. There's not one Children of the Corn. I will never in my life watch a Children of the Corn movie again. Never. Not one. No desire. I absolutely refuse. Puppet Master, I'll watch. Sleepaway, I'll watch. Tremors, I'll watch. Every other movie up here, I will give a watch. Not one in the franchise of Children of the Corn. I would have no problem giving it an F, like House of G-Fam.
My friend Chris Decker, who is his brother is Fred Decker, who did Iron Man 3 and many other movies. They are friends with the guy who did part 4 of Children of the Corn, I believe. And I wrote a treatment for Chris to give to him so I could make my own Children of the Corn movie. That's how much I was into it.
Children of the Corn 2 is a 4.4. Children of the Corn 3 is a 4.3. Children of the Corn, let's see, what are the people?
It's not a good franchise.
5.6. It's a fucking terrible franchise.
They're just I find them to just be very enjoyable. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll swallow a C on that one, but yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, this one. I already know where this is going to go for me. Resident Evil movies.
Well, there's your
Mila.
first F.
Nope.
I've never seen one of them. You
Goes
can't.
right up,
You're
goes right up there. Right up there. The lowest I will give this, and that's only because the continuity is horrible, they keep retconning it, is an A.
I have no input on that at all because I've never seen any one of them at all. I have no desire to see any one of them.
And I tell you what, because this is here.
But you know what? Okay. Resident Evil, looking at their scores on IMDb, the first one is a 6.6, which is a good score on IMDb. Then you have a 6.1, a 6.2, a 5.8, and a 5.3. They're all above 5. So, Jesus Christ. And well, I mean, I've never seen it. So that is not my score at all. But that's John Ward's Resident Evil score. I have no input on that at all. I've never seen it.
If I had to watch one or the other, it would be this. I've seen all of these a few times.
I've noticed if I would rewatch Final Destination 5 before I would ever sniff Resident Evil.
Wow.
Video game movies do nothing for me. Resident Evil's action movie franchise, but it should be horror. So yeah, isn't Resident Evil action? We're talking about like Alien being sci-fi.
No, they're zombies. It'd be the same thing as Night of the Living Dead or
just joined. You got to make Psycho S tier. Logan, yeah, I'm that's where it's a tough call, but it's not just the first movie, it's the entire franchise.
The entire as a whole.
As the whole franchise.
So Logan, the example I'm doing is if you have 2 A's and 3 F's, you're not getting an A.
Yeah.
So it has to move from S down to A.
So Metal Greg says Resident Evil is a strong B. Mario says A. House of GPM says BC because they're fun to watch at least once. How is the Return of the Living Dead on this list, but not Dawn? We just haven't got there yet, Logan. We just haven't. We're not at that franchise yet. Yeah. So Children of the Corn is a total snooze fest. 100% House G fam. I am with you. Who farted? Probably Fluffy Gamer. And hot dogs with mustard suck.
That's the only
I could watch Children of the Corn all day long. 666 is best. Wow. Well, John, you have an argument for you with Children of the Corn. There you go.
Yeah, I could watch all of them too. I don't have a problem.
Didn't realize this franchise. LOL, yeah, not S tier. Although Evil Dead should be S then, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean Evil Dead's good, but I don't. I think A is a fair score for Evil Dead.
Okay.
Yeah. No, reboots are included. Reboots are included.
Yeah. All right. Jaws.
Ooh.
So we are talking.
Okay, is it an A or an S? Is an A or an S is the question.
Okay. So Jaws, Jaws 2, Jaws 3D, Jaws the Revenge. I would say Jaws 1 and 2, S. Jaws 3 and 4. Well, 3 would probably be a B, and then 4 might be. I don't know. I like 4 as bad as it is.
4 is a what's that called?
Like a so good it's bad type of thing.
Yeah, but it's a what's that? Something watch, a guilty pleasure. 4 is a guilty pleasure watch because it's bad, but it's fun. But Jaws is such, it is a fucking iconic franchise, and 1 and 2 are so good, but man, okay, hold on. Okay, Jaws, the first one, puts it at an S. Now, part 2 has the terrible. No, part 3 is the one with the terrible CGI at the water, like the underwater.
The 3D one, yeah, at the water park.
3D, that was fucking sucked.
Jaws 2 is a very good sequel, surprisingly.
It is. 1 and 2 are fucking great. Yeah, 3 and 4. Man, 3 and 4. Oh, I feel like this should be an S, but I want to go with 3 and 4. I kind of feel like it's an A.
I would agree.
Yeah. Okay. A, solid A. And that's so you're telling me Resident Evil movies are as good as Jaws?
Yes, because there is not one bad Resident Evil movie, while there are a couple not so great.
Yeah, they're not great, but yeah, okay. All right.
So yeah.
Okay.
And this has Mila. So
One more. We'll call it a night. One more franchise.
Okay. And now we got. Ooh, this is for you, dude. Hannibal.
No, I know. Okay, for me, it's going to be an S. I understand the argument that it wouldn't be. Hannibal, Red Dragon. I will not accept an argument that either one of those are not an S. I'm sorry, Silence of the Lambs and Red Dragon. I will not even entertain an argument that those are not an S. Hannibal, the movie, there's a little cheese to it. I will understand if you want to argue it to an A or a B. Hannibal Rising, I understand. People hate it. I like it. I would give it an S. I will settle for an A.
So, really like Manhunter.
I forgot about Manhunter too. Yeah, fucking A. Yeah.
So Manhunter is really good. Then they did Silence of the Lambs. Excellent film. The best out of all of them. Then we got Hannibal, which I'm one of the people who love Hannibal.
Hannibal's good. I love it too. Yeah.
Then Hannibal Rising. It's a little Batman Begins with all the
Rest
Japanese stuff.
That actor who passed away at a very young age.
Oh, that sucks. And then there's Red Dragon, which was fine. It's more to the book. Am I missing anything? Well, there's the TV shows. I don't know if you want to include those.
Ooh, fuck. Okay, so the Hannibal TV show, so good. But now I don't count Clarice because it got canceled in the middle of the fucking season.
Okay,
you didn't even get a full season, so I don't count that.
We can knock that one right out.
But the Hannibal TV show, Lawrence Fishburne and Mads Mikkelsen, it's fucking great. I didn't think about that. That really enhances my argument that it's an S. But I'll accept an A. But I for me, that is hands down my favorite franchise of all time. There's nothing, any single one of those movies I could watch all day long. And Hannibal Rising, what I love about Hannibal Rising, when people don't like it or whatever, we get to see very young Hannibal having to witness his sister being food of Nazis. They eat his sister. And that's kind of his motivation for becoming a cannibal and wanting to kill and to go after these people. And him carrying that hate and stuff with him from being a child all the way till, being in his 20s or whatever to go kill these Nazis is great. Seeing him become who he is so good. And the fact that they went there and made his little sister into Nazi food, that's intense. That is intense. So, and I just love the revenge story with it. So I very much enjoy Hannibal Rising, but I will accept the fact it is the worst out of the franchise. But for me, the franchise is an S, especially because that TV show. But I mean, if you want to go an A on it,
I have to go A.
Okay.
I have to. Because this is my favorite zombie series.
See, and there is my problem. There's no fucking way that Hannibal is not better. And I've never seen Resident Evil, but in my mind, there's no fucking way Hannibal is in the same conversation as Nightmare on Elm Street or fucking Evil Dead or Resident Evil. There's no way that Hannibal is in the conversation with them or Insidious. There's no way. So, but I understand the argument for the sake of this being a group agreement thing here. I'll give you that.
Yeah, because I did a couple where it's group where I wanted higher, but I went with what you guys said. So I think that's fair. So now we did have, let's do one more because our late guy who just showed up here, Logan, he said do George A. Romero. And I believe Romero is in here, and then we'll call it a night. So let's see.
Okay, man, if Romero didn't have like the last couple movies, it would clearly be an S. But holy fuck, the end of the and I hope they never make that last one.
So Night of the Living Dead, the original. Now, this is not including remakes, spin-offs. That's a whole other tree with all of its branches. So we're just talking original
George
Night of the Living
Romero.
Dead. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, Survival of the Dead. Am I missing one? Night, Dawn, Day. I am missing one. Dawn. Oh, Diary, and Survival. So 5.
Okay, so Night of the Living Dead is an S. Dawn of the Dead,
I would say is an S.
Is an S.
The
Day of the
Holy
Dead, I give an A.
I would give that an S too. I would give the Holy Trilogy, which is what it's called, an S for those 3 films. Land of the Dead could be. It's not bad. But it's not good. Maybe an A or a B.
Yeah,
like
I'd
high
give it a-
B
give it
or
like
low A.
B. Yeah, Diary of the Dead, we're down at like a C. Survival of the Dead, we're down at a D.
Survival of the Dead would be an F for me.
Okay, so I think the conundrum here with this franchise has to be: is it an S or is it an A? It's either an S or an A, right? There's no question that it's a B, right?
Right. If we're
like you're not going to argue for a B on this franchise, are you?
No, because 3 out of the 5 are great.
Yeah.
And Diary was an okay experiment, so he should have stopped there. Survival is what would kick it down for me, but it is only one movie. And Land was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, I didn't mind Land of the Dead. I didn't mind that. Although, who's the top billed actor on Land of the Dead? John Ward. Let's see if this impacts your score. John Leguizamo.
It's one of the only movies I like him in. That's it. It's one of the only films because he does play that lower guy that's trying to make it to the top. He's actually okay.
Yeah.
In it. I don't like the guy now, but definitely not now. But
here's the thing: the Dawn of the Dead, the Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. How can we sit here and put that franchise below Scream or Conjuring? I don't know that we can.
Okay, fair enough. Because we're not fans of Scream 5 and 6.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of Diary and Survival. So 2 and 2. 3 would almost be like Scream 3 would almost be looked at as Diary. I'm sorry, as Land of the Dead.
So this is my thing here is, are we arguing what they're looked at as or what our opinion is?
Our opinion.
Then to me, I don't care what they're looked at as. I think all the Scream movies are great aside from 5. And
and I don't like. I'm not a fan of 5 and 6, and I got a problem with 3. But 3 is growing on me.
Okay, but for me, the S's should be Hannibal, Scream, Conjuring, and I think the Night of the Living Dead franchise. I think Romero's has to go on the S.
So I would agree this can be moved.
Just because, I mean, think about if based on your argument of movies that you're not a fan of, if you're only not a fan of Hannibal Rising, then that's 4 out of 5 plus well, where are you with the TV show, with Hannibal, the TV show?
I turned it off.
How much have you watched?
Maybe like the 3 or 4 episodes of the first season. It's not the book.
Yeah.
I hated the guy who played Will Graham. I thought was awful. I hated all the deer horn stuff.
There's like 2 episodes that drive me nuts, but that's like Breaking Bad. They have the Fly episode. That's like, what the fuck was this? But Breaking Bad is still one of the greatest, if not the greatest show of all time. So, but we can overlook that one. But I think an S. I like the way it sits right there. I put the Romero movies up in an S. I think it has to be there.
So for 1, 2, and 3, yes. Land, okay. Diary, interesting experiment. Survival sucks. So
no, I know it sucks, but like, Scream 5 sucks. But as you know, I can overlook that.
Okay, that could stay there. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because it really is only one movie then. Because I can watch Land and sometimes Diary. I never want to see Survival again. It's horrible.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Survival was rough. But the problem is, Survival was after he passed away, or
no? It's the last zombie film that he made.
That's right. Okay.
He did it. It was a company in Canada. So Land did well enough to where they said, "Hey, come back and make 2 more."
Yeah.
And that's when he did Diary, which kind of played in theaters, and then I guess Survival played in some theaters. But Diary and Survival are connected.
Yeah. But
so
it's funny that whatever the meta score is, if that's, I don't know, whatever that is, the meta score for Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead are the same. So and they have even Land of the Dead rated higher than Day of the Dead.
No,
which I disagree with, but I think, I mean, that franchise to me, it's an S. It's one of the greatest.
Okay, I took pictures just in case it didn't save. So,
okay,
but I think it will.
So yeah, well, so there it is. So sorry, we got into some pretty passionate debate with that, so we missed some of your comments and everything. But this was a very fun night talking movies, especially horror movies, which we love. John, you've been working on stuff on your channel as far as things with Jonathan or with Donald or wherever. What is coming up on your channel that everybody should look forward to?
Well, I just released the Yui Bowl interview, so that came out maybe 2 days ago, and that was a great one. He does stay on for me a little bit longer, which I like. So he's like, I'll give you an hour, but he'll stay on for like an hour and 10, hour and 15. Nice. And we discussed all of his recent movies. So it was very nice. He told me that I'm one of his favorite interviewers. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So I really like that since I'm a big fan of his. So that's out and fun to watch. And then Donald and I today did for film discussion because of, Valentine's Day, the original My Bloody Valentine and then the remake, and then we combined, compared the two together, and nice. That will be out within like the next day or 2.
Very cool. Very cool. And John's going to be watching the rest of Pirates of the Caribbean 4, and we're going to be reviewing that soon, and so you'll be able to see our thoughts on the Pirates of the Caribbean. And then we have one more Pirates movie to watch to wrap up that franchise. Plenty of stuff coming out over there. So.
I do. On Wednesday, I was asked to do an Xmas 1 and 2 watch party with these 2 guys. So we're going to be watching it, and then I guess I can do some behind the scenes and stuff like that, talk with them. So that I'm not sure when is coming out, but we're doing it on Wednesday.
Very cool. Indie Phantom Sofa Cinema says, sweet work, John, on the UI. Take care, guys. Had a good time. Glad you did. And House of G fam, later, dude skis. Later to you too. So awesome. Lots of content coming up from John. And I will try and do another live stream like midweek or something. We shall see how it goes. But if not, next week, next Sunday night Mayhem, John Ward and I will be back talking movies, finishing off the list of our favorite franchise. I'm glad you got together so many franchises to make it a very fun conversation. And we'll talk about other movies that we watched. Again, Mikey, very cool. And I've been on a Stephen King kick. I've been watching some Stephen King movies. I will post some stuff about on Instagram which Stephen King movies I'm watching if you want to talk with us about those next week. And look at this. Oh, Miranda. So we have a question for you, Miranda.
Hey, Miranda. Man, you showed up late.
Yeah, she said, hi guys, bye guys. Miranda, I messaged you on the IG. Hit me up when you got a chance if you see that. But when you're arrested, you get read your Miranda rights when you're going to jail. That's what they're called, right? The Miranda rights, right?
Yes.
So we have the Sunday Night Massacre Miranda rights, and that is while I understand your opinion and you're entitled to your opinion, I do not have to agree with your opinion. And if you choose not to have an opinion, one will be appointed for you. Are you okay with us calling that the Sunday Night Miranda rights? So we kid about that a little bit, but all in all, if we're going to use the name Miranda, I feel like we should definitely get approval. I'm at work and cool. I will. Nice. And hopefully Miranda will be back out there very, very soon and do some filming and stuff and hang out and get drunk and stoned and whatever else may happen. Right.
There you go.
So I hope you're doing well. Have a good night at work, Miranda, and everybody else. Have a wonderful night. John is ready to race to the PP station.
I actually,
see it now.
Yeah, I'm in the position to run. My leg is going 60 miles an hour.
So thanks. It's been a blast. I had an absolute great time tonight. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next
everybody.
week.
Thanks for participating. This is great to have you guys join in.
Yes,
So.
that's the best part about being live. Same bad time, same bad channel.